getting
Yo, what's
completely.
going on, everyone, and welcome to the 10th episode of the Nintendo Nite Podcast. We've got a full house here as we've got a bunch of people to talk about all of the Nintendo news that has happened in the month of February, along with the Pokemon stuff. But let me introduce to you guys our amazing panel. We've got Ben,
Hi.
we've got Ghostly Gaming,
What up, everyone?
we've got Endgame the Cube,
What's up? How you doing?
we've got Ruffled Rowlet,
I can't.
and last but not least, we've got the Pokérap.
Yo.
All right, guys. I mean, it's been a while since we've done this, and I mean, I think we made a good call because we were talking about delaying the podcast for February because we thought there was going to be some Pokemon news, and look and behold, what happened. We actually got our Pokemon reveal too, so we've got a lot of stuff here to talk about. I feel like we can just hop in with the big direct that happened last month as well, as we finally got some direct because we were all hoping for some information about Nintendo's 2019 because they were pretty silent all throughout January and we pretty much didn't get anything. But then we finally got a direct. And so I picked some of the key things that were in that direct if you guys look at the notes here. So I feel we can just talk about that. So the first thing is, of course, the thing that they opened up with, and that is Super Mario Maker 2, which is going to be coming in June 2019. So how you guys feeling about that?
Game of the year already.
Game of the year.
Most likely, if it's not Animal Crossing, it's this game probably.
What about Pokemon?
What about Pokemon?
What even is Pokemon?
Never
I mean,
heard of
so are all of you guys probably going to get it then? Because I feel like it's going
Yeah,
to be...
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
they won.
Yeah.
100%.
I feel
won.
like because this is a really good stream game too. Like, you know, just stream some of the levels that people make, and it's a pretty chill game. Were you like surprised by all the new stuff that they added, or you guys have any
3D World.
expectations?
And that game is getting so much new stuff, man. It's crazy. Honestly, I was surprised how much stuff could have possibly been added. When I saw it, I was like, wow, they were really missing a lot.
Yeah,
It's an overload, man.
I love how I
didn't Game
freaked
Explain
out.
upload like what?
I freaked out when they just showed slopes in the beginning. I'm like, there's slopes now, finally, bro.
Slide into enemies now.
Yeah.
Didn't Game Explain upload like an analysis on it that was like an hour and a half?
An hour and a
Yeah,
half.
they literally
Yep.
just did it today.
These
I
guys are
think.
legendary, man. Oh my.
I know.
I gotta
But like
watch
that just shows how much new content there really is. If they had to
100%.
upload a video at that level, like
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
big.
crazy. Like all the stuff that they're gonna put into this game, it's gonna be wild.
it's gonna be it.
So, when do you guys expect it? Like, it said June, but do you think it'll probably be like right after E3, like they usually do, or?
I think it'll be during E3.
Yeah, they're probably going to promote it a bit and then maybe.
Yeah, I
drop
think
it
it'll be
or
around the time that E3 happens, like
Yeah.
the week before maybe.
Because usually what they do now is whatever game that they have coming out in June, they talk about it at E3, and then the week that E3 ends, that Friday is usually when the game releases. Because that's
Yeah,
what
that could
that's what
happen.
they did with Mario Tennis, and that's what they did with ARMS. So I feel like that's
Yeah.
probably the same thing they'll try to do again.
Yeah, seems the most likely. Seems the
but-
smartest, to be honest. That's
But
really smart.
It's really good that that's
It's always
coming
nice
out
having a-
in the summer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always nice having a game release around the time that summer begins, around the time that E3 is
Yeah.
going on. Like it's just
Like-
a nice time.
Splatoon, all the memories.
Yeah.
All right,
that
so
was a good
if you
one.
guys don't have anything else to add, we can just move on. Are we
It's
all
very
good with that?
self-explanatory. That game's going to be amazing, and yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the 3D World. The 3D World.
Yep,
Oh my
2.5D.
dude,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Looks so good.
I love 3D World.
All right, so next thing that was in the direct that was pretty big is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. They basically just teased that there's going to be version 3.0 with a lot of new content coming, and then they said Joker, which is also going to be releasing next month in April. So what are you guys expecting in terms of like this update? Do you think do you have any predictions for what they could add?
Yes.
Probably some.
Pokepods.
Yeah.
Pokepods.
New stages, definitely for sure.
Could you imagine? Wait, oh man, that would be crazy if we got new stages for free. Like it just got.
Yeah, that would be
Added?
ridiculous.
Maybe just to
Pokepods
promote
is
Joker.
missing.
innit? Yeah.
I don't know. Well, wouldn't
I'm
Joker
still-
come with the DLC? Or sorry, like a Joker stage come with the DLC?
I know for a fact that the Joker's there's going to be a Joker stage for sure, but I'm still skeptical a little bit on whether or not we're going to get other stages and whatnot. But I know for a fact this update's going to have probably like a bunch of updates. Excuse me, has updates for like character balance and whatnot. That's pretty obvious that it's going to have that. But the way I see this is like they were pretty much updating like it's going good. Here's Joker so far, so you can see that it's actually going pretty quick. So he shouldn't, it's not going to take too long. Hopefully, anyways. So I just saw it as like, oh yeah, he's still coming. Don't worry.
They
Yeah.
said,
The
there's
announcement
new
of that
content
update,
though.
though.
That's the thing that
Yeah,
kind of
that
makes me
update
wonder.
felt like the update that they were talking about. It felt like something like big. It feels like something big is gonna happen with
Yeah,
that.
like that's what I
it
think.
doesn't feel like it's gonna be anything small.
Like the
We
way
could
that
get a new mode, new stages, something.
yeah, I was talking
I
with
wouldn't
my
mind new
friends.
modes. Yeah.
I was talking with my friends, and it seemed like they were saying the thing that could happen is maybe they'll actually add a good stadium mode with like home run contests and all that returning.
That'd be cool.
Like,
I hope.
Yeah.
because a lot of people
Board the
were
platforms? Board the
yeah.
platforms anymore?
Oh, we got a donation here from Zio the Pigeon. Thank you, my dude. He said we got to see Joker's backside in the direct. Yeah, they did show
Delicious.
Joker. They showed
Delicious.
The
Joker's
best
model.
view for every single character in Smash.
He's
Bros.
donating for the booty.
Yeah, yeah, we literally got to see like the back of Joker, and that's all.
Yep.
But they confirmed
Delicious.
though. They confirmed he's coming in April. Honestly, I feel like we could see like a Smash focused direct either this month or next month. You guys feel like that makes
wicked.
I
Yup,
feel
I
like it
can
would
see
make
that.
sense because they still have to talk about that app too. Remember, there's an app coming out for Smash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like they could easily do a direct where they talk about the app, they talk about Joker, they talk about whatever the new content is with version 3.0, and have like a small direct and then have Joker release.
That'd be nice.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be a
That
good
will
idea,
happen.
actually.
They'd probably announce the next character as well.
Yeah, I'm ready for that Dragon Quest character to
A
get out of the way already. Get it out of the way.
It's either that or they'll announce the next character at E3 probably.
Well, I think they should announce character number 3 at E3. Like,
I get it.
because
I see what you did there.
I didn't even do that on purpose. Wow, my mind. But, but yeah, I want Steve at E3.
I don't want to see him.
Oh my!
Go away.
Everyone!
Go away.
Steve, bro.
Jeez, man.
A lot of Creeper, a lot of Smash Brothers. That's my favorite character. That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
I can't wait to throw a
Xbox
creeper
character.
at people. Like, throw a creeper at people? Yes. Oh my gosh. And then it'll blow up on the stage. I would love it. We would love it.
All right, so moving aside from Smash Bros, next thing is Yoshi's Crafted World, which we know is going to be releasing towards the end of this month. They basically just showed a little bit of gameplay about that. But are you guys going to be picking up Yoshi?
Nintendo,
I'm still
please
thinking
send it.
about it.
I actually might skip it. I was originally thinking, like, I'll get it, but I don't know. I might play the
I'm
demo
probably
and
gonna get
see.
it, but the thing is, right now I have too many games to play, so I feel like I'll just wait till Black Friday or something when it goes on sale and pick it up then.
Yeah.
That game, my biggest problem with that game, to be honest, is I love Yoshi games and everything, but that game, for one thing, it's like the promotion on it right now is really sucking. Second of all, when I played it, I was like, okay, it's a bare basics platformer, and there really wasn't too much interesting with it. It wasn't like there's almost like nothing like you know how like Yoshi's yarn Yoshi, whatever it's called, had like the yarn aesthetic. There's almost nothing really going for this game that's really drawing in.
It's a tennis ball aesthetic, bro.
I highly disagree.
Yeah, I think it just looks boring.
I don't. I think it looks cool. It's all cardboard and everything. You get to knock it down. You get to mess with the background stuff. I think it's cool.
If I want to deal with cardboard things, I'll get Nintendo Labo.
But Labo's in the game though.
VR.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to talk about it. I feel like I'll look into it. I'll see what people are saying about it in terms of content. Like, I just don't want it to be a short game that I can beat in 8 hours and then not play ever
Yeah,
again.
then that's it.
That's what I don't want. Because I don't want to spend $60
Another
for an
game that
8-hour
shouldn't
game.
be worth $60. Let's go.
Don't play Sonic games.
They
last like
let's see
2
here.
hours.
Next thing is, of course, the thing that they focused on in the Direct, which was Fire Emblem Three Houses. And the thing about that is they actually pushed back the release because they said it was going to be springtime this year. Now it's going to be July, I'm pretty sure. So they pushed back that to summer. And I mean, from the trailer, it looked interesting. I mean, I'm still unsure if I should pick it up or not. But how do you guys feel about that? Or
Bad.
Big Boy wants to say something. I don't care what you say. I haven't said a word so far, but I'm going to say a word right now. Big Boy must have. Yes, Big Boy, yes. Sure, I think maybe like the whole theme of like having you be a teacher is a little bit odd because I was expecting more like a full out like crazy ass war type deal to be happening. But, you know, I'll take it. I mean, I'll take what I saw because I just like the way the gameplay looks like, honestly. Like the gameplay looks to me
if you're a
great.
fan of RPG, or if you're a fan of RPGs, I think you'll probably like it.
I think it looks like a 3DS game.
Hmm.
Really?
It
Yeah.
definitely doesn't look like a 3DS game. No.
I just-
No, it's just. I don't, you know what? I don't. You know what? No. I'm just no.
Time to play Fire Emblem Three Houses for the Nintendo 3DS.
All right, boys. I'm out. Have a good day. Peace out.
He's out of here. You scared him.
No, but come on though. I think personally though, for me, I don't know. Like personally, I like it. I like the way it looks like, so I'm excited for it. Personally,
Yeah.
But you're wrong. And there's no such thing as
I don't give a shit what you say.
Like I'll probably look into what people are saying. I mean, Ruffled, if you get it and stream it, I'll probably visit your stream and see what you think of the game and all. But besides
I'll
that,
probably get it, but I don't know. I have no hype for it. Like,
yeah,
it's just
right
like,
now at the
I'll
moment,
get it.
it looks
Enough.
interesting, but it's not something that I would skip like a whole bunch of stuff just to play that. So
yeah,
mhm.
it's just gonna be kind of there.
Yep,
That's right in the
just have
dump.
to wait and see. All right, next up is Daemon X Machina, and we actually got a demo for that. Did any of you guys actually play the demo yet?
I didn't.
You didn't.
I haven't managed to because my Switch. I haven't been able to like charge it.
I've heard that from the demo. It's a little clunky.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I just
people were
think-
saying there's gonna be like frame rate drops and stuff from the demo, but I think that's the reason why we have a demo. They're like taking all the data from it and seeing what they could fix up
Yeah.
for the game.
Yeah,
So,
I think it just looks like the world, like it just looks empty. I don't know. It looks really barren, like a wasteland.
I mean,
So I don't
from
know
what
if
people were
that's-
saying in my Discord though, they said the game looks pretty fun, and you can actually like customize your character to a really good extent in that game. So like you can make your character look like a lot of cool things. So I like that, and I
Okay.
mean, I don't know. I haven't gotten a chance to play the demo, but I should probably check it out.
yeah. Wasn't it invite only though?
No.
I don't think so. You can get it on.
anyone
the-
can download
wasn't
it.
it?
No, you can get it on.
Anybody
the-
can get it.
You can get
Oh,
it like on
I'll
the eShop.
download the demo then. See, I don't know right now. I don't know. Like I might. I think that the other game that we're gonna be talking about next looks way more interesting.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Very.
So yeah, speaking of the next game, we've got Astral Chain, brand new game coming from Platinum Games, coming to the Switch. Definitely very exciting. I don't think anybody expected this at all. It didn't get leaked or anything. So how do you guys feel about that game?
I'm
Looks
look-
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I was
think
like,
it's
it's
forward to
amazing
it.
as well.
Looks like a
Yeah, I think-
3DS game.
Come on.
Is that just your? Is that just your
Another one. Jeez.
Oh, my
Nah,
God.
it looks pretty sweet. I like the music for it a lot. The music sounded pretty good.
Yeah, that was one of the things that definitely stood out with that video. Is the music was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah, I'll be
they
picking
gave a
that up
release
for
frame
sure.
for that too,
Tasty.
right? Or did we get the date for that game?
Yeah, it's August.
August 30th?
August.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, I think it was
Around the
late
time that
August,
Daemon X
yeah.
Machina comes out, so I'm definitely gonna use the money on Astral Chain, not.
Oh,
Daemon,
yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm. And we still don't know that much about it. They just talked a little bit about the characters and showed a bit of gameplay and stuff.
Yeah.
So
But it looks really good. It's from a
interesting.
really good
Is it like
developer,
an
so-
action game, an action RPG type of game, or
That's what I'm guessing.
yeah?
It's
'cause-
Platinum.
RPG,
That's what
yeah.
they do.
Mhm. Looks fun. I mean, I'll probably
Yeah.
pick it up. Platinum has some pretty good games, so.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then, of course, the last thing, their big surprise, their big finisher for the Direct, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, which is getting completely like remastered with a new art style on the Switch. How are you guys feeling about that?
Is it a 3DS game?
Is it a 3DS game?
Oh, man.
Nah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
the art-
I reckon that's going to be top dog, definitely.
Yeah, it looks like the art style is a bit weird, but like as for the actual visuals, like it's well made. Like the assets look really like high quality.
Yeah, see, the
Yeah,
thing
it looks sweet.
the thing with the art style is people were saying it's either like you love it or you don't, and that's kind of the thing with I feel like it reminds me of Wind Waker when that first came out. Everybody was like mad about how Link looked with Toon Link and all that. So it's like that because people don't like how like people are talking about how Link looks like he literally is coming out from like a Christmas like carol or like a Christmas movie. Like you know how the characters
Yeah.
look like that. It's kind of got that type of art style.
Yeah. Who cares? That's like.
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of
art
like
style.
the art style, like the clay little miniature.
Yeah, I
clay
love that
things.
look a
Yeah,
lot too.
It looks cute and I like it, but
I like
Yeah, it
the
looks
fact that
great.
it takes a different like approach on the graphics, which I appreciate. It's not the same like Toon Link crap. It's not the same, regular, like,
Exactly.
realistic
Yeah,
style.
different
It's like
spin-off,
they're
yeah.
trying to
Exactly.
do something new, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
I
And the
do have
gameplay as well. I mean, like we know that like this is the black sheep of like 2D Zelda, which I love. I love black sheep games usually. Like Sunshine's the black sheep of Mario, and I love it. So it's probably gonna be really different. Like Kirby's in the game. Like
mhm.
it's gonna be a wacky game to play. It's gonna be awesome.
Well, I don't know if this is a nitpick, but like the one thing I don't like about the game is like everything is like set out in tiles.
But
Like
wasn't
the
that
grass.
how the game was though originally?
Yeah, but that's the
Yeah.
thing. That was due to limitations on the Game Boy, though. I feel like if they wanted to remake it, don't literally like.
They would have bypassed it a little bit.
Yeah, to make it look more like they originally envisioned, rather than go back to the limitations they had before. That's why Link has the eyes, because it looks exactly like the Game Boy version. And I feel like that's a bad move.
Yeah,
don't know.
I kind of see what you mean.
Yeah, it just
but-
doesn't look organic. And I don't like how Link. I think you can only move in 8 directions rather than a Link Between Worlds where you could move full 360. So, I don't know. I'm a bit iffy on that, but the game looks cute.
So we didn't actually get a release frame from that. So when are you guys
No.
expecting it to drop? Like holiday time?
Definitely
or-
holiday time.
I'm gonna say holiday, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's the thing.
Either
'Cause
that or early
holiday, I
next
feel
year.
like November is probably full, obviously with Pokemon, but I don't know in terms of this. Like, do you think it would drop in October or December?
I actually think Pokemon's gonna drop in October.
Really?
And I think Zelda will be November, yeah. Because X and Y, I remember, was October.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They still haven't given a release date, which is
That's
very
true.
weird for Pokemon. They always
Yeah.
give a release date right away.
That is
Don't
true.
just-
Maybe there is a reason why they're
Well,
doing
they
that.
they don't always give the release. They didn't do that for Sun and Moon either. They just gave us like the game titles, and then they waited until later on to give us the titles, like the actual.
Oh, that was a
release dates.
nightmare. That annoyed me.
Yeah, but that's the same thing that's happening right now. So I don't think that would really be an indication of it being in October. I still think it's going to be November as you
Yeah,
know.
November just makes the most
Yeah.
sense, but
Yeah, it fits in because it's like during like Black Friday hype and all that shit. It's like the perfect time for Nintendo to be like, hey, it's a new Pokemon game, boys. Haha, just give us a
Take
break.
our money.
I disagree because Pokemon's going to sell either way, whether it's in Black.
Yeah, but it's like basically
Yeah, 100%.
what I mean. Like, think about it this way, right? You release it on Black Friday, your potential for sales increases like by 20%.
But it's still
guaranteed.
before Black Friday. You just do a little marketing and you'll still get the same sales, I would say.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but I mean,
And-
like, it's like free without even any marketing needed. It's like, here you go, a Pokemon game. People are gonna be like, well, I'm already buying like shit on Black Friday. Why don't I just pick up these games as well? Just like random
See-
people buying shit.
I feel like they'd want to do that for Zelda though, because I feel like Zelda, this one is a harder sell because the art style's so distinct.
Yeah, but it's also like it's not like as important of a title versus like like I don't think like if anything this year the only 2 games that are like major titles are like Animal Crossing. Oh no, actually there's three of them. It's Animal Crossing, Pokemon, and Fire Emblem Three Houses. I think the Zelda game is more like a kind of like a side throwaway type game. I mean, I don't think it carries as much like a level of importance to Nintendo and stuff the way Pokemon and Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem do, because I think those games are more likely to be important, and that's why they would be more paced out, properly. And having Pokemon the same time frame that it's been in for the last few years just makes sense. I mean, it's been releasing in November for like what, like straight up the last
5 years,
since
yeah.
Sun and Moon, yeah, for the last 5 years. So it would be like logical to keep it on that same date instead of switching around for for the sake of.
Well, it is the Switch. Switch it around.
Not 3DS?
No, they didn't do it for Let's Go, so they didn't do it for Let's Go. So why would they do it for this game? I mean, it's a perfect timing. Like there's just like no reason to go away from that time frame
I
when it's
guess,
just
but
it works.
Let's Go was a baby Kanto
Oh yeah,
game,
someone in the chat just
so-
said Luigi's Mansion. That's probably gonna be the October title because it makes sense for Halloween and all that.
I'm gonna.
That's Luigi's Mansion could be September as well, like late.
I'm gonna say
September.
September.
Yeah, September sounds the most likely for Luigi's Mansion. Can't wait for
Around that fall date, get your Halloween on.
Well, if Pokemon is November, then I'll say Zelda's gonna be October. Then if Pokemon's
I mean,
November,
it could always be December like Smash last year.
Yeah, I wonder where it's actually really confusing when you
they
think
do
about
that
like
now with December games. Like we got Xenoblade 2 in 2017, and then we got Smash in last year.
yeah.
We could get a December game this year.
the yay for Pokemon being in December.
Oh, that would suck, but it won't happen.
I don't know. Maybe
It
it depends on how far into development. Maybe they really.
here's
need
the thing
that
though.
for
If there was going to be much more content and they push Pokemon to December, I would be fine. But I feel like
Yeah.
it's probably November. Yeah.
Like we need to know Animal Crossing. Though, where's that fit in? Like, is it 2020? I don't know.
Waiting. Oh my
At
god.
E3, they'll say
September.
the game got delayed.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it got delayed. They did that with New Leaf, and it was the worst thing of all time.
No, don't say that.
But I mean, if they have more content, that's better in the long run. So
Yeah, but at least
They're
announce the delay now, so yeah, I
When's
can
Pikmin
like
4?
get the tears out early.
All right, so the next thing, moving from the Nintendo Direct, is of course the other Direct that happened in February, which is the one that I think we're probably going to be talking about the most, and that is Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
For the Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, for God's sake, man. Don't take the UK to the DS, please.
Fuck you cunts!
Too late, they've already done it. They've already done it. They did it.
So,
God.
what are your initial impressions? How do you guys feel about the game?
Fucking amazing, cunt. Fucking amazing.
Nintendo 3DS. That's my first thought.
Oh my lord.
Fuck you, cunt. Yeah,
Game
fucking
Boy
bastard.
Advance.
It looks great. It looks great. I mean, finally, everyone wanted the UK to be based on a Pokemon region, and there you go.
Yep.
I didn't.
And
UK
I am a very
Pete's got
happy
your
Brit.
game?
Yeah.
I wanted Hawaii.
So let's go in let's just go in order, I guess, in terms of just overall like how the game looks. How do you guys feel about it, like graphically, I guess?
Oh, very refreshing, man.
I don't think it's gone far enough in terms of using the Switch's potential power. I don't think it looks bad. That's not what I'm saying. It looks serviceable, but for such a big franchise like Pokemon, I feel like it should look leagues
That's
better.
what a majority of people are saying. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. All right, so that's the thing, because I'm okay with people saying that the game doesn't look to the potential that it could be, which I totally agree with. But at the same time, this game is definitely, I would feel, acceptable for what Gen 8 could look like on the Switch. Obviously, it could be better, but it looks good.
Yeah, that's how I feel. It's like it could look a lot better and stuff, and I agree. But like that doesn't really hinder my excitement at all. Like I'm still really, I'm still just as excited.
No one's ever excited about Pokemon for the graphics, and if you are, then you concern me. But yeah, no one's gonna be excited for this game because they're gonna be like, man, I can't wait to see how good the sky looks in this game, or like the trees.
Or the trees.
I disagree. It's like the first original game on the home console. I feel like the graphics would be definitely one of the selling points of this one.
I mean, they kind of are right now, but I mean, like the game footage isn't final, so
point, you know. That's like it's not the main selling point. Same reason as to when X and Y was the first 3D game. That wasn't the fact that it was in 3D wasn't the main selling point. It was because they had all these new Pokemon and Mega Evolutions and all of that. So
It was one of their biggest selling points, though. They kept on saying it was the first 3D Pokemon game. Like that was one of the things they kept on emphasizing in all the trailers.
Well, yeah, and it was the first.
Yeah,
that sort of
so
game.
they were using the graphics to sell.
Well, yeah, but of course they were. But I mean, I feel like you're nitpicking this one. I feel like you're,
I don't. I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm just saying like shadows and stuff. The shadows look terrible.
It's also in development still.
I disagree with that. As someone who's been sitting in like shitting, I mean, I've personally been shitting on Let's Go for the longest time. I will say this right now. I think the shadows look better in this game, far better than they did from the. I mean, have you checked images of Sun and Moon?
Yeah, I actually think Let's Go looks better graphically.
Oh, calm the fuck on. It looks like a mobile game. Have you seriously? Dude, slap on some plus buttons with like dollar signs and like it will look exactly like a mobile game. That's what Let's Go look like to me. With the chibi characters and shit and like it genuinely look like that. Listen, I'm not saying this game is perfect. It's far from the word perfect. But here's the thing. It definitely is an upgrade. Like it definitely is an upgrade from what we had on this like on the 3DS. And also from Let's Go as well. I will say.
I think
Let's Go had plasticky 3D, like plasticky textures. They look like straight up plastic toys.
Remember, guys, game footage is not final.
I think the art direction is better in this game, but I think in terms of technical graphics, I think Let's Go just looks better at the moment.
I'm going to show you the image that I have comparing them that Ruffled posted on Twitter, because the one thing that I can agree with that I know some people are saying is that the color of the Pokemon isn't as vibrant as it was in Let's Go, and that's one thing that I can kind of agree with. It looks like they're still going with like the washed out colors. That I don't like as much, but
yeah, no, the picture you made, Ruffle, the Pikachu one. I preferred Let's Go by far.
Here's the thing, I do not, because I think the Let's Go one looks like a fucking like a plastic toy.
Yeah, but I'm afraid that's an incorrect opinion right there.
You know what? It could be worse. They could be going in the Legend of Zelda, the new one. They could be going in that direction.
I wish they did.
Yeah. So here's the image. Like you can see here. I mean, obviously, I don't like how the Pikachu looks in Let's Go with the clay plasticky design, but I like his colors more. Like, look at his cheeks. Like they're more redder and vibrant. Like the colors are popping.
Can I say something? Because I pointed out in the tweet itself when I made it. Like you will notice with the Pikachu though. Like think about it for a minute right now. Doesn't that look far more like if it's from the anime? Like, just think about it for a minute. Doesn't, like, when you look at it like that, and you think about it, like, if you saw this, and you didn't know this was for a Pokemon game, let's take, like, let's say somebody took the picture with, like, a phone or something, you know what I mean? Like, one of those shitty leaks. If it was one of those, wouldn't you think that this was maybe, if somebody said, like, oh, have you seen the latest Pokemon episode? Look at how they made Pikachu. Wouldn't you think that kind of looks like what, like anime Pikachu looks like? Because that's what it looks like to me.
X and Y Pikachu.
I think it looks more similar to Sun and Moon than Let's Go does.
Of course, because they're using the same assets.
No, but Sun and I think Let's Go looks less similar to Sun and Moon.
Yeah, of course, because it's okay. Listen, let me put some facts on you, boy. Real quick. Here's the thing with this game. This game was started in development around the same time Sun and Moon was in development. Hence why it's so similar to Sun and Moon rather than similar to Let's Go. Let's Go was started 2 years ago, or rather, it was made in 2 years. Right from the the day it was released, go back 2 years in time. That's when that game got its development started. Hence why Sword and Shield look far more like Sun and Moon in terms of the character designs. Because I noticed that the first thing I noticed when I saw the designs, even during my reaction, I said that looks like Sun and Moon characters, because that's what they do look like. Because they use the same kind of like base models and then just work from there. But like at the end of the day, personally, I had expectations beyond any of yours. Like, trust me, you don't even understand what the fuck I was expecting.
I'm sure,
dude. I was expecting hyper realistic graphics, dude, and I knew it was over the top. But even when I saw it, I was like, I wasn't disappointed because I kind of understood in the back of my head that this game started development a long time ago. So of course they wouldn't have gone, and made some crazy leaps when the development was started ages ago. Because I think this game, even back then, was probably planned to be on the 3DS. But then, like, I guess the idea was pretty big in their mind, so they were like, okay, well, we got the Switch prototypes coming in, so or NX prototypes, so why not just like leave this for that instead? Because this is clearly using the same engine as Sun and Moon did. Like that's undeniable. But I think personally, for me, I just like the fact that
I feel like it's an upgraded engine. I don't think it's the exact same one, but
notice this though. If I'll continue another image, and you can compare like Sun and Moon versus this, because it's like it's
send
night
it to
and
me. I'll put it on stream.
Okay, yeah, let me see if I can just find it real quick, because it's a little bit, I just got it all over the place. But it's seriously, like, the difference between them is shocking. Like, it's genuinely shocking how different the two are. Just gonna see if I can find the comparison image real quick.
See, that's why I disagree. Other than the resolution of the 3DS, which is 240p.
Have you seen the grass? Have you seen the grass? Have you? Okay. Oh, you know what?
The trees.
Real quick.
The trees. Have you seen the trees?
The trees are amazing, bro. I was flipping out in our stream, bro. The trees when I saw them for the first time.
Did you see the
background?
the 2D images in the battle scene in the background?
Okay, is there a way to mute this person? Can somebody teach me how to mute in this?
Oh my.
Yo, Benjamin, thank you for the donation, my dude. He said Steve Gang.
Oh,
Steve from Minecraft.
Disgusting.
Thank you. He's got the Steve for a profile pic too.
Yo,
I couldn't get a good picture, by the way, Aero, but that's the best one I could get through. Or like, do a comparison there of how the grass looks versus that grass.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'll put it in the.
So, in all fairness, if you do say that Let's Go looks better, sure, you can kind of say that, because it was also the base of that game was made before the base, was made later than the base of this game. You know what I mean? That we're getting right now. You know what I mean? Like, Let's Go is a newer game than this one actually is. Even though this one's coming out after Let's Go, it is an older game because it was started a long time ago in terms of development. So, if anything, I think like this game shouldn't be the one to be looked at as the one to revolutionize Pokemon. If anything, it's what comes after this that needs to be judged the most. This game is just going off it started development a long time ago, and they're going off of that. What I think we should really nitpick and be pissed off about if it doesn't look a lot better is Generation 9, whenever that comes out, because that game is going to be the defining game. If we don't see improvements then, that's when you're going to be like.
That's the thing that we've seen with we've seen when Game Freak makes their second generation on the same system, it looks significantly better. Like when we went from Black and White, or when we went from Diamond and Pearl to Black and White, that looked ridiculous. And then when we went from X and Y to Sun and Moon, so whatever Gen 9 is probably going to be the one that shocks everyone.
Probably gonna think.
I mean, it's just the game. It still runs at 30 frames. I feel like if it ran at 60 frames per second, I would not be complaining.
Was that confirmed? It's 30 frames.
That's not confirmed.
Yeah,
it's not confirmed. But if it was, they would have absolutely trailer at 60.
Yeah, but it'll be 60. I think
that's something you can't really say yet until we get a confirmation.
And I have a feeling it'll probably be 60, 1080.
I don't. I feel like if I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong. But I just don't think I am.
I think maybe the worst is in the overworld. It might be 30 FPS with all the stuff, but I feel like battles will definitely be 60 FPS.
Well,
Well, we'll see.
Because if Let's Go is able to run at 1080 60, I don't see why
Let's Go runs at 30.
it does.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's
Really?
only 30 FPS on Let's Go. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I mean, haven't you seen the weird stuttering that happens sometimes? Like it's
No.
it's in the
I
game.
mean,
Yeah,
for
it's
me,
disgusting.
when I put
hate
it
I
in
mean, okay, but that's also why like it's fucking Game Freak. They're pretty inept when it comes to like optimizing their own games. It's just
They gotta hire someone.
Yeah, I need
Like,
people.
get another studio,
exactly.
get some backup. Because yikes, like let's go.
I mean,
was,
they
like,
had the
this little
same issue in
fast-
Sun and Moon.
Yeah, I know. And well, they should get new people.
Yeah, like they've been having some issues transitioning to like this kind of development. I think they need some.
They need some help.
Well,
Yeah.
they should just
They
make
got to
Pokemon
bring
Snap.
over the Monolith soft developers from
yeah, I
Xenoblade.
agree
Bring
with
over that
that.
Xenoblade.
Monolith
crew.
has helped with like everyone. They've helped.
Give
They
me,
helped
give
with
me
Skyward
that
Sword.
Xenoblade
They
Chronicles
literally-
2 team.
Yeah, they literally helped with Animal Crossing New Leaf. Like,
Mhm.
For the
They can
Nintendo
help with
3DS.
yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
So, in terms of, I guess that's good in terms of graphics, but let's talk about the big debate we're all going to be arguing over: the starters. Which starter?
Sobble,
Is your
Sobble,
favorite?
Sobble, Sobble, Sobble.
Oh, I don't know,
Scorpion.
man. I really
Solid.
don't know.
Really?
Well,
Oh, you still don't know?
I'm not sure. I mean, I like the look of Score Bunny, but I like they're all wicked, man. Ah, this is a hard one. I think I'm gonna have to wait for the evolutions, but I'm probably gonna have to think about it real.
No,
That's
right
weak,
now.
man.
Right now.
You got to go from the first stage.
Right now.
Right now, you got to pick.
Right now.
Okay, right.
Score Bunny for me.
Score Bunny.
Score Bunny.
Disgusting.
Definitely.
Score
I
Bunny is so
wanted to
much
pick
It's
a
better.
water
Grookey
starter.
time. I'm sorry.
Grookey!
Sorry, I was gonna go for Score Bunny originally, but then I realized, fuck, I've got a Rowlet as my mascot, so I kind of gotta support the grass types. I mean, come on,
Grookey's disgusting, though.
Fuck you.
Looks like he's on the 3DS.
Don't judge. Everybody judges my little boy. Come
Yo,
on, don't fucking.
Pansage
don't-
2 looks really nice, man. I like
Pansage
Pansage
2.
Yeah.
You know what Skull Bunny's like? I mean, I love Skull Bunny, but he looks like fucking Bugs Bunny or some shit. So. Yeah.
Because Bugs Bunny's a legend.
Bugs Bunny's a legend, yeah.
He's an icon, though.
Big
Bugs Bunny's
Chungus.
an icon.
Sorry, I meant Big Chungus.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
A big Chungus is
Chunga,
also an
chunga,
icon.
chunga, chunga, chunga.
He's also an icon. He's a legend as well.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh god. This is gonna
He
be
wouldn't.
hard.
He wouldn't even be able to fit on the 3DS.
I really wanted to pick a water starter. Like for recently, the water starters for me just haven't been that appealing, and I really wanted to pick a water one. I really did, because the last one I chose was Oshawott and Black and White 2. So I really wanted to pick a water one, but Score Bunny just it appeals to me more than Sobble does.
I'm getting the sort of Greninja vibe from Sobble though. I don't know, like for its final, it could. I don't know. It's not exactly going to be a ninja, but I don't know. It's just something.
And that's what
about
I
it.
don't like. He's like kind of similar to Froakie and Greninja.
Mm. I mean,
He's
the
like
whole,
a
you know,
little ninja water
camouflage
type.
thing.
Oh, we
Yeah.
haven't seen that before.
I think he's gonna be a bulky boy. I think he's gonna be a bulky boy. I think he's gonna be thick and big, rather than small and like skinny.
I think that
No.
they're
But
trying to
seriously,
do
though, think
that
about it.
too. They're trying to
Think
do
about
that
it,
too.
Because if you look at like the way they made this, they make the starters. They kind of like go in a specific like order. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that's what I was
Ninja
gonna
was
say.
the sleek one.
Mhm.
Primarina was the kind of like feminine one, and next up should be a bulky one for the water starter. And it should be. I think the next one for the grass starter should be another big boy, like big thick boy. Because the last one was, or maybe no. I think it's a feminine one. That's the next one. It needs to be a feminine design for the grass starter, and the fire starter should be the one with the sleek design. Because I think Incineroar was the thick boy in the last game. Like in the last games.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the
Yeah.
thickest boy. You know?
No, you're right. You're right.
No, but it was all.
Tick.
Yeah. I guess. Maybe.
I mean, if they follow the same pattern they've been doing, just generally speaking. Also, I just realized something. Did you guys notice? They actually confirmed essentially the theory that they are following the Chinese calendar, zodiac calendar for
I mean,
the
I
starters.
believe that after Gen
Yeah,
4, bro.
Yeah,
so-
but I mean, the thing though is, I always wanted more confirmation because some of the animals were a little bit like iffy. It's like, for example,
Yeah,
like
Fennekin and
there's
the
a dog, yeah,
Yeah,
Fenneking
yeah,
a dog.
yeah.
It's like it doesn't really make it, it's not really exact, but
Mhm.
you know.
But
now
all
we
these
have
ones
full
that were left
confirmation.
were like it had to be either that. There couldn't be anything closer.
But dude, all the next ones, they can't be. There's no way they can make, the next start or whatever, for the next like 3 generations. It cannot be one that's gonna be on its 2 legs and fighting. Think about that. It's the best fucking news ever.
I mean, it could be a snake though and just have no legs.
Okay, well, yeah, that's what I mean. That shit's good, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, I just realized something else. I don't know if you mentioned this or if you're gonna bring this up, but they did also say we're gonna get more Pokemon games this year as well. Like they said, they're gonna be bringing up like more games.
I mean,
probably
I don't,
spin-off.
I don't think they said
If
games.
they
They
say
said
more games,
I think it's
they say-
but it's more like more like
surprises.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that's going to be more like.
I hope
spin-off
we get
titles.
some good spin-offs because we don't get enough of those now. I feel like
Yeah, it's
like
more like
we don't get spin-offs anymore like we used to.
It's because they usually suck.
What's with you? You're such a negative Nancy. I mean, you took over my spot. I mean, boy, you really took over my position. I used to be the one always negative about Let's Go. Now, man, I mean, you really took over.
Let's Go's cute. Let's Go's cute.
Let's Go sucks dick and it's the worst fucking Pokemon game ever created. Yeah, I said it. I said
Nah,
it. I said it.
Diamond
Fight
and
me.
Pearl are the
Fight
worst.
me.
Diamond and Pearl.
Oh,
Okay. All right, he's out of here. Get him out.
All right,
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
You did not just say
Oh,
that. You did not just say that.
And Chimchar is disgusting.
There's
Boy,
no way he just
where the
compared
fuck do
Let's
you
Go
live?
and
'Cause I'm
Diamond and
getting
Pearl,
a fucking
bro.
ticket.
Oh, I play Let's Go any day over Diamond and Pearl.
What?
I think I'm gonna faint.
I've got the thickest backhand for your face right now.
I don't ever want a remake. No thanks. Pass.
You are the worst human I have ever met, and that's not likely for me to say. I would never say that, but
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
I think you just ruined a
Actually,
part of me.
stop. I hope we get Pokemon Let's Go, Piplup, and Turtwig.
Okay.
Oh, I am finished. I am finished.
All right.
Please give us that. I want that.
I'm fucking dead, dude.
Oh my god, man.
Next thing is just I guess in terms of Sword and Shield, like your hopes and expectations. You guys like got any hopes? I guess for stuff that you would like to see being incorporated.
Yes.
Battle Frontier.
Make the graphics not 3DS.
I'm hoping for a new evolution mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, we
I
got the
want
whole-
new Megas as well.
We've got the whole thing about this arm evolution thing and all that, but just something a little bit different. That
I
probably
think that's
incorporates-
fake, though. I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't.
I mean-
Really? I think that's real. I'm actually buying the Armored Evolution.
I don't think it's real. Here's what the thing, though. Here's what I think that they're more likely to do. I think they'll do sword and shield forms. Like you know how they did the Alola forms.
For
They'll
the
probably do something
legendaries.
like that. No. Just for like different Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like a mixture of them. But they'll probably give attention to like really popular ones. You know what I mean? Like really popular Pokemon probably get like their dick sucked again.
Mewtwo, Charizard.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be armored forms in particular. I think it's gonna be like sword and shield forms, or whatever.
You
I
mean
think
like
that's
the
more
X and
likely
Y
thing.
forms? Like,
Yo,
Yeah,
let
or
me
maybe
just,
they'll get like
Let me give a
English
quick shout
variants.
out to Ace Break the Second, who just donated, saying, "I think we could get a water and electric for Sabo's final evolution." Water electric. That would be crazy if we actually got a water electric starter. But I don't know. I
It's
think,
Game Freak. They're
was
not
it-
unique enough. They would never do that.
I mean, they gave us a ghost and grass starter
Yeah, but you know,
and a
Origin.
fairy water starter.
they're lazy. They'll just do it.
Oh,
They'll just
man.
fucking make it something. You know,
Score Bunny's
lame.
gonna be firefighting.
I
Of
hope
course.
so. I hope so. I really hope so.
Oh man.
What is wrong with you? What is?
When Zach
What's
gave him
wrong
the
with
invite,
firefighting?
when Zach gave him the invite to come onto this podcast, he just definitely like sat the night before and he's like, "All right, how do I piss off the most amount of people?" on this entire-"
You're
I already knew you
welcome.
guys were gonna fight each other. I should have had a nice, entertaining balance.
I'm loving this, dude. This is great.
Me too.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord. Oh. Well,
Okay, so-
let's go.
But, what were we talking about? Armored evolutions.
Our
Yes.
hopes and expectations,
Yeah.
yeah. And
I mean, maybe they could bring out, I don't know, English variants of Pokemon. Oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, you know, fish and
I-
chips.
I hope we
Very
get.
kind. I mean, I feel like there's something animosity.
I hope we get to go back to Kanto.
I will kill you right now. You are fucking killing me right now.
You're gonna
dude.
jump from the UK all the way to Japan. Yeah.
Ruffles
Makes
taking the
sense.
bait like it's food, man. He's just eating it up.
Oh.
He's just eating it up.
I'm actually
gosh.
fucking
He's
end
storing up
myself
his
at this
focus.
point. This is
What's wrong with Kanto? It's perfect.
It's the. But do I, can you want me to get started, or do I just end it here? I mean, if you get me started, we're gonna be here for a fucking decade.
Well, let me just say, Ace Break the Second, thank you for the donation once again. He said Score Bunny's final evolution could be fire electric. That I think
Oh,
is actually
yes,
rumored.
that's possible.
That was rumored because didn't he have like sparks or something in the trailer where people were flipping?
That's
No,
what I was
it-
saying
it
too.
was-
That I
it
thought he
was
could be
his,
electric because of his color tones.
It was his description actually. His description says that he's like bursting with energy. Is what it said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah, that's-
Yeah, I
what
posted
it was,
about that. Like
ground
a few
will
days
kill
ago.
him, but yeah.
Oh gosh.
Ground will be disgusting
Yeah.
to them, but yeah.
Yeah. But I love that type combo. Like that sounds so
That
awesome.
would be very unique.
Oh,
And I think the only other one we have is a Rotom, right? That's like our electric.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that would be unique.
I would love that. Okay. Oh yeah. So any other hopes and expectations?
I'm not memeing. Like, update the textures. Like, I'm not like the textures look kind of bad right
The
now.
textures
I'm
don't
not.
feel-
No,
That
I'm
could
not.
actually happen though, like
Yeah.
because X and Y improved over time. So like maybe if we see it again, like in May or whatever, or like E3, whenever the next time they show it, like maybe it'll look
I mean,
better.
Let's Go improved as well.
Yeah.
You can see that if you actually looked at like not a lot of people mentioned it, but Paul Ryan did. If you look like at the trailer for Let's Go from May, and you compare that trailer to the actual gameplay in the background, you know, like the actual background, like battles and all that, the textures and all that shit. Like if you compare them, you see that they change it like so much
Yep,
in
they
that
do
time
that.
frame.
Yep.
Like
Well,
a
if they do
lot.
that, if they do
Yeah,
that for
so-
this game, I'll be a lot happier.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll change all the textures though, man. Yeah, I think you're asking a little bit too much though. Like,
Well,
you know,
I'm
let's-
asking for a Nintendo Switch game. Is that too much?
Okay, but listen, here's the thing. What is
got
really
one.
a Nintendo Switch game? Because you got one, and like, you know, I mean, okay, so what do you want out of a Pokemon game? Like, what level of graphics do you really want? Give me a game in comparison, because you gotta understand, like, you know, you
If
gotta
he
remember.
says Skyrim, I'm turning off the stream.
Yes.
Graphics.
Yes.
Well, all right.
Listen,
Breath-
reasonable. Listen, reasonable.
Breath of the Wild. Graphics wise, Breath of the Wild, because that was a Wii U game. That's not hard. That's not asking for much.
No, I think you're right. No, that's a good ask. That's a good ask. That's actually a really good ask.
got that
I
cell
think- I think-
shade,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
all
I
that
mean,
good
in terms
stuff.
of Breath of
No,
the Wild
it's right.
graphics,
But
Like, I'm not asking for like the revolutionary gameplay. I literally just the graphics look.
I feel like
I was
underwhelming.
asking for Dragon Quest graphics, like Dragon Quest 11 graphics.
Oh,
That's what I
actually,
wanted.
a better example, Town. A game
It does
are
look like
already
Town,
working
though.
on.
Doesn't
It
look
doesn't
like
look
Town?
better though. I think Sword and Shield look better than Town.
yeah, I like Sword and Shield better.
Like Town's graphics are unique, like in their own way, but like I don't think they're better. Like I think they're far from that.
I'll stick to Breath of the Wild then.
Yo, Ruffled,
Yeah,
someone
but that was a
said,
good comparison.
Sobble is Bay, fight me.
No, I mean,
Why
Sobble is
would we
adorable.
fight you? Sobble
No,
is
I would-
the boy.
Okay, listen, I like Grookey. I don't care what anybody says. I think he's a cute little boy.
Disgusting.
But like he's a cute little. Shut the fuck up. He's a cute little monkey. Now, I mean, you're just gonna make me hate Sobble, even though I like Sobble. I think it's adorable and cute, and it's precious and needs to be protected.
Don't you dare hate Sobble. Don't you dare.
I just said it's. You know what? Fuck Sobble. Sobble can suck my dick for all I say, right? You just ruined Sobble for me.
It's a wrap.
You just ruined Sobble for me. I was gonna say Sobble is adorable and you should protect him, but now you fucking. I don't hate Sobble.
Sobble here.
Sobble's trash, dude. It should burn. It should hang him.
Well, he's water, so he can't
That's
burn.
maybe too far. Oof.
Here, I found an image that someone actually shared with me in terms of how graphics can change. You guys remember when they showed off Mario Odyssey for the first time in like January of 2017? The way that
Yep.
they showed off that actually looks much different than what we got in the final version. So I put that up on the stream right now. Look at the two comparisons here of the image, because you can see here. I'm making it smaller, but look,
While it loads, because
look-
I can't see it yet. Someone
There
just
we go.
donated $2. Jordison the Broken Warrior, and he asked us what we would think about Ireland being in the post game.
oh, thank you, Jordison.
Highly likely. Highly
Ireland
likely.
post game. Yeah,
Hmm.
I could see
Something,
it.
yeah.
But
That'd be
yeah,
pretty
but
decent.
here's the picture I put up on stream. Like look
Oh, I do remember this actually.
at, like
Yeah, yeah.
at the top you can see what Peach looked like when they first showed off Odyssey, and then at the bottom you see what the final version was in the game.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
the floor and see how it changed. Look at her hair. Look at her eyes. So
Yeah.
look at her dress. It can definitely
way better,
change.
yeah.
Yeah, it can definitely change. So. I mean, obviously, it might not have a drastic change like this, but I could definitely see Gen 8 looking better. Let's put it that way.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah. So
Man, that bottom picture's so much better. There's like actual shadow.
exactly, yeah. So this
Oh my
this is
God.
a good example of like
Yeah.
what a change could look
Yeah.
like.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, you guys got anything else to add in terms of Sword and Shield, or should we just move on to?
Yeah,
the...
I'm
Yeah,
I wanted to talk
Sounds good.
about some more expectations. I actually, so I've been thinking about this a lot, and I've been seeing a lot of different things about it. I would really like to be able to have Kalos as like the post game.
Now,
yeah.
I hate
mean,
that region with a
there's-
passion, but
Oh,
I would be fine.
But
with it.
like as extra content, that would be really nice. Like,
yeah,
having
yeah,
a
I
second
totally
region to
agree.
go back
No,
to.
no, that would be really cool. I would be down for it because it's 2 regions and we've never had that except for Johto.
Hmm.
I just feel like Game
Yeah,
Freak-
and you have more
I-
storage on the Switch's like cartridge
Yeah,
now.
absolutely.
Okay,
I just feel
well-
like Game Freak knows that if they have one region they're still gonna get the same profits as if they had 2 regions. So
Yep,
they're just
I've said
not.
this a million times
That's
before.
why.
You're right.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I feel like it would definitely be very nice and it would be very good for the fans. But I don't think they care.
You know what they could do? They could do a Lola. Since it's using the same engine
God
as
damn
Sun and
it.
Moon. I'm not even joking. Since it's
Okay, keep going,
very
keep going.
possible that they've got higher quality assets for a Lola.
But why would they take us back to a region we were just in,
Wait,
in that manner? I feel like
that was
no, but they probably
2016.
won't do it though. Yeah, but
they,
they,
they
they
probably
do that.
won't. But I'm just.
I feel like
They won't
Kalos would
do
just
that.
make more sense. It just aesthetically blends well with the new region. Like they complement each other, and you could easily.
I guess a Lola's less work.
and they're closer to each other.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think they'll do. They might do like a small segment of Kalos, not the whole of the region, though. I think what's more likely, though, is what they mentioned Ireland, because if you actually remember the hint in that was in Let's Go and also in Sun and Moon of the the calendar showing the UK
region,
and then
yeah.
Ireland on the other side,
Mhm.
the small island. If you remember that image, it actually matched up exactly what we got. And holy shit, I can't believe I actually fucking assumed that back then. But I do think though that little island on the side is going to be visitable through the boat on the
On the
eastern
right side, yeah.
on the eastern side
Mhm.
of the map. You'll be able to take that boat to that, and I think what's going to be on the Ireland side of things is probably going to be more some extra story things, and most likely something similar to the Battle Frontier. Maybe not the Battle Frontier itself, but something similar to that. I'm pretty sure, because they did point out when announcing this game, Ishara said it's going to be packed with a bunch of new features and stuff like that. So a bunch of new gameplay aspects. So I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of Battle Frontier, Battle Tree-esque type thing going on there.
Not
Most
Battle
likely.
Tree, Battlefront's
Yeah, but I'm saying,
We don't talk
I'm
about
just,
the
I'm
Yeah, I
just
feel like the
giving,
Battle Frontier makes the
examples.
most sense for that, but it would be nice
Yeah,
to
of
have
course,
it.
of course.
I don't think it'll be the Hoenn one, which sucks because that's my favorite. But maybe they'll make one that's more like UK type, like European, with I don't know what they do.
Football.
Yeah. Something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to say castles, but there's so many castles already in the region. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, we got a donation from Zio the Pigeon who said the top of the Galar region is Rhyme City.
I don't think so.
What's Rhyme
No.
City?
No.
That's from Detective Pikachu.
That's yeah. No, it's not.
yeah.
Rhyme City is
Isn't that the one based on London or what? It looks like it's
Yeah.
London.
It is made in
Yeah.
London. They filmed it there.
right? Someone said
No.
mute Ben in the
But
chat.
I'm talking about that thing on the top. Let me look.
Someone said mute Ben in the chat.
Yeah.
What? No.
Oh my god!
I mean, I might have to take you up on that offer, my dude.
What did I do wrong?
Oh man.
Oh god.
But yeah, you guys got any more predictions or hopes, or should we move on to the sad thing about this episode?
Oh no! But I don't know.
All right.
Let me just go get my tissues.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to cry, but I mean, with all the happiness that we have about talking about this direct and this brand new 8th generation Pokemon game, there is a sad topic here as well, and that is Mr. Reggie Fils-Aimé, the president of Nintendo America, is going to be retiring next month. And so he is no longer going to be with Nintendo. And Doug Bowser is taking his position. Like this. First of all, how did you guys react when this just came? Because it came out of nowhere. Like it was just so random. It was just one random afternoon, and a video was just uploaded to Twitter of him being like, "I'm retiring."
Kind of crazy. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, and
I
I
was
didn't.
kinda, hearing about Iwata's
Was
death.
anybody expecting it at all? Like,
No. It kind of
I
came out of
really-
left field.
yeah, because Miyamoto's still with Nintendo, and he's like above 65. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah. I was wondering though why we didn't see a lot of Reggie. I felt like with the Switch generation, if you noticed, he was not present
Yeah.
as much as he was before.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I missed seeing him. Like I was so sad.
Yeah.
Like we got him for like 2 seconds at E3. Like he was like, I can't wait to battle you guys on the Fortnite battle bus.
Hell yeah.
He left
I
after
can't
that.
wait
I
to
do-
jump off the
I
battle
do
bus.
feel like one of the major. I do feel like one of the major reasons we stopped seeing Reggie was mainly because of Iwata's death as well. After that, Nintendo Directs and everything just kind of
Yeah, 'cause
skyrocketed
they were really
downward.
close too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's surprising to me though, because I think when somebody looked up his age, he was like what 54 or 55, I think, somewhere. Around
Yeah, he's
there.
pretty young, but that's
And-
fine. Like he got his coins. Like he's.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I know. But I'm just thinking, like, in the sense, because I know one reason, like, when Kimishima first, like, stepped down as global president or whatever, he explained that the reasoning was that he just didn't want to have the stress of running all of Nintendo on him, because being global president and all, I'm sure that's like a crazy job for him. But he's still with Nintendo, I'm pretty sure. He's just not.
Dang.
He's just not
Yeah.
the global president. He just doesn't want to be like that high of a status. So he's just working as like a manager or something else like that. So I'm surprised because Reggie's not even doing that. He's just straight up leaving Nintendo. He's just retired.
Yeah.
He's done.
Well,
He's-
Probably just different cultures like between America and Japan. Like maybe Japan they work harder or something.
yeah, because
Not
Your
to
job is
say
your
Reggie,
life.
of course.
Your job is your
No.
life in Japan. In the US, it's not.
Yeah, I remember
I mean,
learning
not the same
about that
manner.
actually in my business class that like they really work hard in Japan. Like they don't take those breaks or anything.
Oh yeah, because like over there, if you get a job, you most likely stay with that job for the rest of your life. Never really switch. Like once you get a job, you stay there, and that's it. And you try to work your way up management. You know what I mean? Like, that's what majority of people do there. Like like it's the it's salarymen all over the place. So over there, it's like once you get a job, you do the best you can with that until you reach the highest position, and that's really the end goal, so to say. I don't know. That's usually what they tend to do. So yeah.
Reggie did say that he wanted to leave strictly so he could spend more time with his family too.
yeah, he wanted to spend time
Yeah.
with his family and friends and
That's
all.
so
Fair
nice.
play to him, man. He's done a lot of
It's
hard
just
work over the years.
yeah. I just kind of wish,
Yeah.
I guess, that he was still with Nintendo so that I could at least see him like just make appearances and stuff. But I feel like now we probably won't see him at all unless like.
It's
Yeah, I think.
I don't know. I feel like it's possible we might still like see a glimpse of him every now and then, just as like a guest appearance. They'll be like, "Oh, guess who's here?" Oh shit!
If
it's
they did
Reggie!
that,
I
if they
would
did that, I
hope so,
wouldn't be
but I
as
don't-
upset. If they did that, I wouldn't be
Yeah,
as upset.
same.
Yeah. But like,
Yeah, I wouldn't
even
count
if
on
he
it.
still
I'm just
shows up
saying
to
that it is
E3 and
possible.
stuff, like as long as he still goes to E3 and conventions, I would be happy. But I feel like he's not.
I feel like he's just
done.
gonna retreat now.
Yeah, I think
We
we
won't
Imagine
I
see
think
him.
like,
seeing Reggie as an attendee,
And then he might
in the
appear in,
line
like,
for like the next Mario game.
We might see him in a random like interview or something like in the
Playing
future, and then
Animal
that's it.
Crossing for the Nintendo.
But yeah, I mean, how do you guys feel about the new guy too, Doug Bowser? Like, you guys heard of him, or because I knew about him a little bit.
His name is fun,
Yeah.
is cool, but like I need to see him how he does hosting directs and stuff.
What was Doug Bowser before now? He was like
was
the
the
manager.
Marketing.
Marketing,
yeah.
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 Okay, well, the marketing for the Switch has been going very, very good. So I'm hoping that he'll take that knowledge elsewhere as well, so that he'll
Yeah.
if you know what I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell,
Seems
tell the
like
whole...
seems like he seems like he knows what he's doing. So I'm
Yeah.
excited to see how that goes. I just hope though
Yeah.
that Reggie has one last big presence in a direct or a presentation. Or
Yeah, I hope we get
something.
an April direct, please. Can we get an
pl-
April
and
direct?
just have Reggie
please?
host the whole thing, like just
Just
like
watch
say,
Reggie.
just be like,
Yeah.
just be like,
That'll
Mr.
make me
Koizumi
something-
just stepped down this time. Just have Reggie host the whole thing.
Yeah, host the
make me
direct,
even more
announce
sad.
Animal Crossing Switch, and yeah.
And,
And then at the end,
cancel...
be like,
cancel
thank you
Pokemon
guys,
Gold.
thank you guys for being the best Nintendo fans ever. And then the screen's gonna fade black, and it's gonna go to Mother 3.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I hope if they actually do like if they actually do that Reggie's involved with the trailer, like he was with Smash Bros when they revealed me, like
Mhm.
somehow he's part of the trailer. That'd be so funny.
That'd be so cool.
Yep.
Yeah. I have to say though, I miss the I don't really like dislike the new guys or anything, but I miss when directs were hosted by like Iwata and Reggie. Like I feel like those were more fun.
I miss the little skits that they used to do in directs. Like, remember how they used to have
Yeah.
like, funny little bits in them?
Yeah.
Yokai
I feel like
Watch.
yeah, I just feel like Iwata and Reggie were just more interesting to watch. The editing has gotten better with directs and stuff like that. Like
That's
the
true.
headlines, that's fun.
Yeah.
But like in terms of just charisma and stuff, I feel like Reggie and Iwata were just way better than what we have now. Sakurai's really good too at hosting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
But yeah, I think you guys got anything else to add, or should we just move on to viewer questions? Because I don't think there's much else. We've pretty much talked everything. All right,
Yeah.
let me pull up the viewer questions. Let me pull them up in the Discord. All right, Zach, we got one for you right here. It says, "When will Zach make his Discord server?"
I don't know. It's in the air right now.
Man,
Gotta
you
move on.
you gotta make-
I'm like a random person. Like I don't know. I just do stuff when I feel like it. So randomly, I'll feel like doing it.
All right, you gotta send me that invite, man. I gotta join it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make you a mod, of course.
All All right, let's see. Next question is someone who's asking, what makes some of you guys think that this is an underwhelming direct? We got 2 huge announcements. Seems like a really good one to me. So they're talking about the February direct, the Nintendo.
I didn't think it was underwhelming.
Yeah,
I wasn't underwhelmed.
I know people that were salty, like after on Twitter. People were mad about Zelda.
No
People were mad about
Pokemon.
no Pokemon, no Animal Crossing, no Luigi.
Some people
Mansion.
gotta remember,
no
though,
Pokemon Animal
that
Crossing. Way too
They don't
funny.
reveal Pokemon in the direct like that. They do it in their own one.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
But I think people
think-
were just expecting Animal Crossing and Luigi's Mansion, which weren't in there. But
I
Yeah.
think
I do-
my biggest problem with it, it's not that I was expecting any other huge games. I knew it was going to be very kind of lackluster in that regard. I think my problem, because I am one of those people that think it was underwhelming, but I think that's just because when I think of Nintendo Directs, I think of kind of like major updates for not only just games, but the Switch as well. And we didn't get much of any of that. We got more or less just a bunch of like third-party games that could have been announced on their own, but I guess I understand why there was a direct, but at the same time, I'm just like, well, for me personally, it wasn't enough. It was.
I mean,
yeah,
at,
it
at least
wasn't
Yeah,
they
enough.
at least they announced the Game of the Year game in that direct, which is of course Tetris
Mario
99.
Maker.
Tetris 99.
I do think there was a bit too many anime RPGs.
Yeah, there was a lot of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
people,
there was-
people were
Nah,
saying that. Yeah.
we sleep on. I sleep on that.
Yeah,
When
but there
they
was- there
talk
was-
about that stuff. I go to.
There were 3 big new games revealed. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was an okay direct for me. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't terrible either though. It was fair. It was a good.
Yeah, like I was definitely like one of those people too that was like whelmed. Which I don't think that bad. It just means like it's like a 6 or a 7, not like an 8 or
exactly.
a 9.
Yep.
You know,
I give it a
So I
6
think-
out of 10.
yeah.
6 out of
Okay,
10.
It wasn't
I think
like the
I know-
worst
I
thing
know
in the
another
world.
Reason why, I know another reason why people think it's really underwhelming is because they started off with Super Mario Maker 2, which gave it like, oh my god, this is going to be an amazing direct.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Started on a
Comments
hype.
from
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly, they should have switched the Mario Maker 2 and the Zelda. reveals.
Zelda, I agree. Yeah.
Zelda should
Yeah,
have been
you
what
said
they
Switch,
Zelda should have
that's a funny
been
joke.
what they opened up with, and then Mario Maker should have been what they ended with.
yeah. To me, like, never mind. I'm not gonna say it, but well, I'll say, like, I don't know.
What is
Zelda's
it?
just not a big Megaton for me. Like, I don't know. I wasn't like, oh, like a 3D Zelda, yes, but a 2D Zelda.
Zach hates
that's a
Zelda.
remake.
I mean, it looked-
Zach
It
hates
looked
Zelda.
cool, but in my ultimate opinion, I was just like, it's. I mean, that's a cool. I could see it selling really well, but at the same time, I'm just like, well, it is a remake or a remastered of.
Yeah, I wasn't like,
so
well,
it's
I kinda
not
jumped
too.
off his
It's not
seat.
really anything too special.
Mm-hmm. All right, next question is from Alexander, who says, "Do you think that we will get a Mii costume for Smash based on the new Link from Link's Awakening?"
Probably.
It's possible.
Yeah, probably.
Possible. I mean, Mii costumes.
yeah.
I feel like they don't take that much effort. I think we could see them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little way to promote
Let's
it.
see. Question from Ouija Time, who says, "Do you think that Ouija will be in Mario Maker 2?" I mean, we saw him
I
on the
think
box
so.
art.
I
but-
haven't-
He's already
yeah.
in it. He's on the box art.
Yep, he's on the box. Do you think
Yeah.
though? I forgot to ask this. Do you think there'll be multiplayer in that game? Like you could do 2-player?
Yes.
Very
They do because they
possible.
do have Luigi in it. I
Yeah,
don't know
very
if that-
Yeah,
yeah, I
it
just hope it's
Should be a
online.
multiplayer. Yeah, I don't see
I hope
why
it's
not.
online. Like,
Oh, don't
online
count
co-op.
on it. Nintendo doesn't
Oh,
like
multiplayer?
Oh,
Yeah,
it
I
has
don't
to
think
be
so.
online.
Multiplayer online, I definitely don't think so. But
Yeah, I'm talking
definitely-
about multiplayer online.
I think yes. I gotta say yes. Will be multiplayer online.
If that's
Damn.
the case, then that would be an amazing game. But I
I
don't
mean,
think so.
Nintendo said they've got some stuff to sell the Nintendo Switch online. That would be a pretty good.
Well,
Yeah.
who knows? They might be
That
just
would be
talking
an
about the
amazing one,
concept
yeah.
of the game.
Comic Button's asking, will we ever get a Waluigi game? I don't think we need
No.
one. Man. We don't need one.
No.
We don't need
We don't
one.
even get Waluigi in Smash Bros.
Exactly.
I think we're gonna
We
get
don't
one.
need one.
Yeah.
We don't need them.
The guy needs
Sleep on
to
Waluigi.
We don't
Have a break
waste
on it.
we don't waste development time on irrelevant characters.
Exactly.
Grenaja's asking, what do you think about Tenno from Warframe in Smash, and how would you rate their chances?
Never played it.
I haven't played
don't-
Warframe, so I don't know. who
Ooh,
that
I can
is.
say this. I can say this. I can say this. They would be the most perfect fit ever, but they won't ever do it though. Like they literally, like they're straight up like cyberspace ninjas. Like
Wait,
they're insane. So
Yeah,
they
I
would
know what
definitely
that
fit in
is.
Smash, but
Wait.
like they would never do it though.
isn't Warframe that 3DS game? Okay.
No, what
Okay.
the fuck are you talking
Get
about?
him out of here.
You're like a cloud nine, dude. No, Warframe's like a free to play like looter shooter, so to say.
Yeah, it's
But
on
like
Switch.
the actual yeah, it's on Switch as well now. But the actual movement in that game is insane. Like it's the most vertical game I've ever played.
Yeah, people
So,
were saying in my Discord
yeah.
it's hard game.
Oh, I mean, it's not hard. It's just like it's one of those games where like if unless you really like repeating the same levels over and over again for better loot, you probably wouldn't enjoy it because that's really what it's mostly about. You know, just like oh yeah, get in there, just get the same, loot the same shit, until you get something good. Yeah, it's a pretty good, cool game though. It's getting better and better like each day.
All right, let me see here. Next.
Well, you
question.
skipped over the Animal Crossing question.
Animal Crossing.
Oh, I did. My bad. What do you think?
Oh, okay.
When do you think Animal Crossing Switch will get revealed? E3. I would
E3,
assume.
yep.
Oh, E3. I think
Yeah,
that's
official,
gonna be
official gameplay definitely E3.
Unless we get
I
that
think either
April direct.
E3.
I
Oh,
expect
yeah,
a
either
release
E3
date with
and April
E3 as
Direct
well.
or an Animal. I think E3 and April Direct, like that's a normal Nintendo Direct, or an Animal Crossing Direct before E3.
I feel like we'll probably see it in the regular direct first, and then they're gonna make an Animal Crossing direct later on, like closer to release.
Yeah, I could see that.
Makes sense.
What is your favorite starter from Galar, and what do you think that their final evolutions will be like? I mean,
God, I don't know.
we pretty much
Zelda.
already talked about the starter, and in terms of final evolutions, I mean, we kind of went over that too. So
Yeah, I
with
think that Score Bunny will have a soccer-esque design.
Yeah.
I think that's like the theme of the starters this time. They're like sports.
Sports,
Based-
yeah.
And I think that the gyms are going to be like sports, and each one will have different sports that you can.
Yeah, I
I
think
hope
that
so.
because people were talking about how like when they showed in the trailer like the guy on the soccer field or the football field, like people were saying that might be how a gym battle looks like that you're in a stadium or something.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's how it's gonna
that's
be
what I'm
like,
thinking.
most likely.
That would be cool.
I mean, they're clearly changing it around. It's gonna be more of a tournament format, most likely.
which
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
I like that.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
I
Are you
mean,
ready for motion controls? No.
Oh, thank God, no more of that piece of shit throwing.
I could actually imagine them doing that though, like almost.
Oh,
like
they
Wii
should.
Sports
That'd be
in
great.
Pokemon.
I hope they do.
Yeah, I would love that. Like you could have cricket and you would swing the Joy-Con.
Can I
Yeah.
just
I hope
play,
they do that.
Can I just play with my Pro controller? That's all I'm asking for, man. That's all I want. I just want to be able to
I
use my
hope-
Pro controller. All right. Next question is: how upset would you be if Score Bunny ends up being firefighting?
I'm one of those people that doesn't care.
I'd be
like,
pretty happy because I
as
know
long as
Ruffles
it's-
Rabbit would hit it.
I mean,
Like as long as the design is really good, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
just
I
make it
do
look
care.
awesome.
I do care because it's boring at this point. It's
Well,
uncreative
when
as
was
shit.
the
If they
last?
can't
When
go
was
away
the
from
la-
it.
when was the last time they did it though?
Gen 5. Gen
Let's
5.
see.
Emblem.
So they had it
That's a
for-
long time. That's almost
Yeah,
10
it's a
years ago.
long time ago.
Yeah,
They had
that
it
is-
for. But the thing
9
is, they've had
years
it so
ago.
many times. It's just like, come on.
I mean,
It's
the
just-
point you're trying to say
It's
is
just
that
the
it's
problem
everything-
was
Gen 5.
it's the problem is that they did it with 3 generations right next to each other. We literally got
Yeah,
Blaziken,
that's-
Infernape, Emboar. That was the issue. They weren't spread out.
That's the issue.
That was
Yeah.
the issue.
Infernape was just.
All I'm
Repetition,
saying is,
literally.
I pray to God it's electric fire or like fire electric instead. because
Yeah, I hope so too, though, for sure.
Boo Kid 15 said, "How would you react if we got less than 100 new Pokemon?"
I would be pretty disappointed.
I'm expecting
be
it.
angry.
I'm expecting
I would
it.
be pretty disappointed.
I'm
hoping
really
for at least-
tired. Like I'm so tired of the format where we get like 2 new Pokemon and like we see all the old ones only in the fields. Like I want to see new Pokemon
Yeah.
when I'm walking around. I want it to feel like a new
Yeah,
game.
My
That's
problem,
why-
my
Distinct.
problem is that they don't waste their time to make a unique new Pokemon. It's just they'll make like 6 new Pokemon and then they'll waste the other 30 on like just old forms that get like new ones. Or
Yeah.
something. That's
I don't
the
want that.
problem.
I'd
rather
I
have
love old Pokemon.
all new ones. Give me all new ones instead of taking like a Pidgey and giving it another form again. Like,
Exactly.
English
Like,
form.
yeah.
I love like all the old Pokemon. But I want some new designs, like a lot of new designs, and I want someone to fall in love with. I'm tired of like going back to old ones all the time. It's getting old.
Well, it was promising. They did say we're going to see loads of new Pokemon, so it
Yep.
just depends.
Yeah,
on
they
if
did. So I
Yeah,
fully
so
expect
I
like a
faith
good
in
amount.
them. I faith in them. Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully that's good.
They better do a good job, man.
I think it's still going to be less than 100. I'm thinking Sun and Moon.
So what did we get in
the
Cinnamon?
amount.
82, 84?
Yeah,
I
something
mean,
like
that's-
that. I'm
that's-
expecting that.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's,
I'm expecting like 100. I'll do like 122. I don't know, something random. Yeah.
I mean, that's a good number, but
a minimum of
unlikely.
100 is what I want. I think anything above 100 is fine,
Mhm.
as long as we get that. But yeah. Let's see. Next question. What do you think about Hopsquirch as a Score Bunny evolution? Hopsquirch is a pretty cool
That's
name.
cool.
I've seen so many like potential names. Like the one I came up with was Flare Hair, like hair as in rabbit and then flare. So that was one I made.
heard-
And then people were saying
Yeah.
Rabburn.
I heard hot cross.
Rabber.
That's cool.
I heard hot
Rabber.
cross buttons.
Hmm.
But yeah, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what
I
name
love
they
that
have.
name. Yeah.
Me too.
Good thinking.
Let's see. Atsukio saying, what other characters are going to be DLC in Smash. I mean, I'm not sure.
Pikachu.
Big Chungus.
Wait,
Big
we got
Chungus.
that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like the ones that are rumored are probably the ones that everyone is just gonna say, like, you know.
The
I'm
only
gonna say
character I
Drake and
want
all
is
those.
Banjo and Kazooie, and then I'm content with the whole roster.
Yep.
What'd you
you
say?
mean
If they were to
Banjo?
add like
You mean
one
Banjo?
more
I'll be
Pokemon,
happy, but
yeah.
Oh,
Or
that's
Zero.
Goomba.
Goomba.
I'll just say Steve.
Goomba
Like
or
I keep
Piranha?
saying.
Oh, wait a
it.
minute.
Steve.
Yeah, I actually do think it's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna keep.
I could
saying
see
I'm gonna
it.
say Banjo. Banjo Kazooie.
Banjo
sleep.
Kazooie would be nice. I would love that.
Me too.
Let's see. Outcast saying, would all of you Nintendo Nighters play Minecraft Hardcore? No.
Nope.
Nope. Not
I
at
don't
all.
even know
No.
what
I did before it was popular.
Yeah, actually, I did too. Oh,
No, yeah.
I had so much fun with that.
Yeah, those were the days.
I know. Oh, yeah, that was a
Alexander
good time.
is asking, would you all be in favor of a mobile mystery dungeon game?
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
sure.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, if they
Yeah.
could make it look cool and if they could have a cool like gameplay experience, I'm all down.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Meowser saying, what if they revealed Pokemon Quest DLC or an update for it?
Nah.
In my
Wasn't
opinion, I
the
wouldn't.
game like data mine when
Is
it
that
first
the-
came out and like there was potential for new
Yeah,
stuff to be
there was
added?
all the way 808. 808. It was all the way up to 808.
And it only had Kanto when it first came out, right?
Actually, no,
Yeah.
809. It had 809. It only had Kanto. I guess it's because the game only got about 1 million downloads, like in total.
Yeah, they probably
was
just thought that it's not worth it anymore. I would.
Yeah,
say.
it's probably wasn't worth the investment, so they decided to just kind of like skip it.
Oh snap! I just looked out my window and it's snowing like crazy now. Okay.
Oh.
But man, like I really want more like spin-off Pokemon titles though. Like there's just been
I
a lack
would
of them.
Yeah.
How about another
Pokemon
Pokemon
Snap
game?
2.
I would be down for that.
Me
Pokemon Snap
too.
too. Yeah, I'd be down for that.
I want a new Shadow Pokemon game.
That would be cool too.
I just, I think they should cancel Mystery Dungeon. Forever.
What's with you and Kanto? Like,
I mean, I love
Dog.
Kanto too, but even I'm not like this.
I mean,
Yeah, like, oh my.
I
Cancel's
don't know,
amazing,
but
man.
All right.
the
Next
best
question.
it's poop. Okay,
It's the best region out there.
Hey.
it's not. It's trash.
Next question from Alex. What if this was the first ever Pokemon game to receive paid DLC?
Oh,
Fuck.
God, that'd be a bit
See, if
controversial.
they did,
What-
if they
what
did
would
it
it be?
right, if they did it
Yeah.
right, I wouldn't have an issue. If they did it wrong, in the sense where it's like, you want this mythical, you're gonna have to pay $5.99. That's a problem. But
That's
besides-
disgusting.
Yeah,
If it's for actual full-on content, that can
yeah,
lead
but if
to
they
something.
added
Like
like,
a new
another
episode.
region or a new story arc or something, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's
Yeah.
fine because it's
Yeah.
optional. Yeah.
I'm
If
actually
they're paying for
begging them.
Pokemon, like
I
the
am
actual
begging
Pocket
them-
Monster, then no.
Yeah, I'm begging them to actually do this so we can like. I feel like there's like with recent Pokemon games, there have been so many like holes in like things that were teased that never actually came to fruition, and that really annoyed me. Like every region, like you get some kind of tease. Like in Oraz, you got like the Battle Frontier under construction that never went anywhere. You had the power plant that looked totally visitable in X and Y. We never went there. Like there are all these teases for things that just never happened. So I love DLC as like an opportunity to like know what the heck is going on with some of this stuff. Since I don't know, they haven't answered it with the third version. Just do DLC. It'll be quicker.
Yeah, I just feel like if they did it right, there's no reason why I'd be upset. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they, as long as they don't do it.
No,
in a-
we're gonna mindlessly buy that DLC if they do it.
Absolutely.
If they did DLC instead of the third version, I'd be down for that.
I mean,
Yeah.
but why would they do $20 DLC when you could charge $60 for the game again?
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, they could do both. Just please complete the game.
Let's see here. Do you think that Reggie left Nintendo to get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on his Nintendo?
Here's what happened. No,
As soon as I started reading the question, I was like, oh, I know how this is gonna end.
No, here's what happened. Reggie saw Animal Crossing Switch and decided he needed to retire now so he can play it for the rest of his life. So Animal Crossing Switch is gonna be amazing. That's gonna be what he plays. So
What about Pikmin 4? Did he see Pikmin 4?
I don't know. That game is dead for now until like 2025.
More dead than Metroid Prime 4.
Dark Forest SJ saying, why are people disappointed with the reveal of Sword and Shield? Overhyped,
I'm
I
not.
think. I'm not personally
that's
either,
definitely true.
but it's overhyping. People were expecting Skyrim level open world type of game, and they didn't get what they wanted. Which, yeah, that's basically the main
They
reason.
just got triggered.
Yep.
Mm.
That's basically
I
the main
just
reason.
I only expected a Switch game. That's why I was disappointed.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a lot anyway. To be honest, I was happy with what they showed. I really thought they were just gonna drop the logos and leave, but
Yeah, I was.
Well, I'm happy that they
I
actually
don't know.
showed something. Yeah. Also, I
Exactly.
swear I just. Sorry.
let's see. Zach, there's a question for you. It says Endgame the Q face reveal when?
One day.
It's right there. It's right there. It's right there in the stream.
I mean, I saw you
Yeah,
tweeting on
this
Twitter
is-
though. You bought a new camera, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
something's
Yeah.
coming. Something's
I saw
coming.
that. You
Oh,
were
like
teasing that new channel. That new channel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, something's
okay.
coming.
Which camera did
We
you get?
see you. We
I
see you.
got the Canon ADD.
Wait, which one?
The Canon ADD.
See, I was gonna get that one last night, but I didn't like when I was like picking up the a new camera myself as well. But I decided.
Oh, you
to
got a
go
camera?
for- Yeah, yeah. I got Canon EOS 7070.
Well, I've got to 70D.
Yeah, that's
I
like
don't
in
need no
between.
camera.
All right, because the 80D one, like in the store I was looking at, it was basically the store I wanted to buy it in, was way cheaper by like 2,000 Swedish kroner, which is basically $200. But they didn't have any in like store, and they wouldn't have them there for ages. So I went to a
that
different
sucks.
store. I went to a different store, and basically there was like, oh yeah, just gotta pay us $2,000 more. I'm like, I know, that ain't fucking happening. So I just decided to buy the 7070, which I think should work. Are you getting the Elgato Cam Link as well? Then, right? That's what I got.
I haven't.
Get
I don't
it.
think I've gotten it.
Because
Yeah, I'm
I
still
mean, if you're
setting
gonna
up
be using
things.
it,
Send me the link to that in the DMs. I'm gonna...
Sure. Definitely recommend it, dude, because it basically using that, you'll be able to like actually like stream it directly to your PC instead of like sending the file over from your like your SD card.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's actually really
Yes,
good.
that sounds
It's
oh my
I've seen
God,
my friends
yes.
use it. It's pretty
Okay, yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
okay,
only thing
I'll
though
look
is,
at that.
I don't get it with Canon cameras. Is there like actually a charger that it can be plugged into 24/7, or does it have to be like the battery charging, separately, like
The
an
battery
actual
Separately,
charger?
like it's a little like thing that you plug into the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
annoying because I really wish there was a way to like actually plug it into like the wall and be like, yeah, just go on forever.
Yeah, I get that. My bundle came with like an extra battery, so it's awesome. Like I'll have tons of battery life.
That's good.
I really like the Canon camera, though. I have to say, like I get
Yeah,
why
dude, I
like
saw the
most
pictures you were
YouTubers
posting
use-
on Twitter. Those look crisp. Those are nice.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks. I'm excited. So yeah, it's
So-
coming. I don't know when, but it will. I have to perfect everything before.
Yeah, I mean, it'll take a while.
do it.
Probably. It's all
When
good.
Yeah.
Pikmin 4 gets revealed, finally.
Right now, I would give an estimated like summertime.
Hey, that's cool.
Don't pull a Metroid Prime 4.
All right, sorry. This new video format has been delayed to 2023. All right, let me find back where we were. Someone said, "Hey, Ruffled, are you uploading the second part tonight?" I have no clue what he's
Oh,
talking about.
I think I might be. I mean, we did hit the like goal, so I might be uploading the second part to that. But I don't think I have the energy, to be honest, because I've been going non-stop uploading for the last ever since the game got announced. I've been non-stop uploading, so I think I need a break.
Okay.
You're a madman.
Let's see. What would you do if the post game is lacking? I'd be upset because it would be just
I
like
would.
Kalos.
I will dislike the living
It
shit
would-
out of those games.
I
if
would
they
be
do.
upset.
Yeah, that will
Yeah.
make me like.
It'll be just like
after the games
Kalos.
come out, I'll be like trash.
Which
Just,
is
like
Which is
I'd
one
be
of the
pretty
reasons I
happy.
hate that game, because Kalos
exactly.
has no post game. You just go to that.
Exact-
New,
like-
you just take a train to that new island. You verse your rival, and then you're done. That's it.
Exactly. Like with Kalos, here's the thing. I mean the story, yeah, it's not the best thing in the world, but I genuinely enjoyed the main game. But once I beat it,
didn't
and
either,
there
but
was,
okay.
I mean, I had fun. I liked seeing the new. It was nice. But once I beat the game and there was nothing there, I was like, wow, this is the worst Pokemon game. That's what made me like. That's my main issue. That's been my issue with Pokemon. That the post game has sucked since the 3DS era.
Except for
It
Rainbow
was-
Rocket, which was amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. But it's just we need like something like a Battle Frontier, something like the World Tournament Black and White 2. Like we need more content.
Oh
once we-
yeah, the
Yeah,
World Tournament.
yeah.
Oh my god, that was so
Dude,
good.
World Tournament
Yeah.
in HD on the Switch
Yeah.
would be so hype.
All those remixes we get as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, Pokemon has the best music. So
Hey, it does have amazing music.
It does have very good music. Yeah.
Even Sinnoh has amazing.
Yeah.
You're a
so-
scumbag.
that one root song, I forgot what it's called. That sounds like the Green Day song. That one is a.
Actually,
slaps.
Let's Go music was so good as well. I love.
It was good.
Ah.
As much as people will say about that game, the remixed Kanto music was nice.
Yeah.
It was.
The insurance came in clutch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see. Thoughts and hopes on Mario Kart Tour? From
I haven't seen it.
Victor. I mean, it's coming out this month, right? Or wait, it got pushed to summer, right?
It got pushed back
Yeah.
to summer.
Okay,
yeah.
so summer. Yeah. I mean, I
I
can't
don't
really
care.
give you an idea for what to say because I don't know what the game's gonna be like.
Yeah, I personally don't care about it. I'll download it and I'll play it. But in terms of mobile games, I just don't have a deep interest. Like, it's just there for me. Like, I think about it very
Exactly.
much.
Like I stopped playing
Yeah.
all of the Nintendo mobile games. In fact, I stopped playing mobile games in general. Like I really don't.
Yeah.
Like I used to play like Fire Emblem Heroes. I don't play that anymore. I don't play Mario Run. I actually never played Mario Run. And then the other games like I didn't really care about. So mobile games I just don't play that much anymore in general. So,
Yeah, they're just not it.
exactly.
Real games are much.
Let's see. Roblox Spelling Basher says, "What do you think that the region's bird and Pikachu clone is going to be?" Pikachu clone, I'm not sure, but regional bird. What's the bird of the UK? You know that, Raph?
Say that again.
Do you know what like the bird of the UK is, like the national bird?
Oh
I
god.
I know there's pigeons, there's seagulls.
Yeah, everyone loves the pigeons.
Pigeon.
But,
A Pidgey 2.0.
let me think about this actually.
National bird of UK. I think that's what I have to look up. It says robin. Oh, that's
oh yeah,
perfect.
the robin. Yeah.
That's perfect. It's literally like the perfect beginner Pokemon.
I thought, isn't Robin? Isn't that what?
What? Fletchling.
Fletchling.
Yeah, that is
I mean,
true.
kinda.
That's why they show a fletchling on the freaking, you know. Like,
Yeah, that is true. That is
Yeah,
true.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah. But still, they could do a little spin-off thing.
Oh
with it.
man, but I.
So we'll see that in Kalos when we visit it in the post game.
Yeah,
That
Eric,
word.
Eric, can I have a side note real quick? If I can just have a side note regarding the actual games, because I just kind of realized something. Sword and Shield, like I'm excited for them, but I'm getting really worried there's going to be a real lack of like actually brand new Pokemon and stuff. Like I know we already talked about it. Like only if it's like less than I don't know 100, that it's going to be a shit game. Like I'm starting to feel that's like no seriously, I feel that's where we're going though.
Man,
Me
we'll-
too.
Like in terms of
I'll
direction.
be upset when it comes, man. I don't need the negativity now.
No, man, dude, you know how I am, man. I gotta look
Just
at
let
this
us
shit
have our
from
false hope. Okay?
How dare you?
Let me just have the hype. Let me just get to the mountain, and then you can push me off when we don't get it. Okay?
Oh my god.
That'll be a teasing.
I know. We're gonna be doing a podcast this time next year and talk about how bad the games were.
Oh no. But will it be worse than Sinnoh?
Okay, man.
Oh,
Stop
do you
this.
seriously need me to slap you?
Sinnoh was amazing. Come on, man.
No,
It
no.
was
Gotta
great.
get that
Sinnoh
flavor.
was
better
like my
than
third
Kanto.
favorite.
Fuck you.
Sinnoh was like my third
No,
favorite.
Kanto's fine.
Kanto sucks dick is the worst fucking Pokemon region ever made.
Oh my god.
I don't care. Yeah, I said it.
Kanto
I
is
said it. I don't give a shit.
awesome.
I said it. I get it. I don't give a shit. I said it.
Kanto's amazing. I
Kanto
love
sucks dick. It's trash.
Sinnoh's amazing. Like
Sinnoh is trash.
Here, let's
You're
just
trash.
let's get a different question. Dark Forest said, "Will Gen 4 remakes use the Sword and Shield engine or Let's Go's engine?"
Yes.
Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield.
and then
100%.
Gen 9 will come out, and then Unova Remix will get Gen 9's engine, and it'll look.
Exactly. Yes.
No, Unova remakes won't even be on the Switch, in my opinion.
They
I
probably
know.
will.
I don't. It depends on how long the Switch lasts, because like I mean, Nintendo always says this, but they were saying they want it to last like 10 years. So we might get like a hardware upgrade in between. And, like,
Oh, that could happen. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. So
But
maybe.
you gotta-
if
But
the
didn't
Switch
they
is-
they said that for the 3DS though, didn't they?
I mean,
That they were gonna have it last for 10 years.
they
That
didn't.
was
No,
the
they
plan
didn't say
for that.
10 years.
They
They
didn't
just
say
said.
10. They just said they wanted it for a long time.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
but-
have a specific
Well,
like
to be
10
fair,
year
it's
period.
almost been 10 years.
Yeah, technically, they've gotten really close
Yeah,
to it
2
anyway.
years and it's been 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would be so cool. And I hope that with Unova, instead of remix version, like a Black and White 3, it would be awkward to combine the sequel and the original together.
I love Unova. Oh my god.
Also, speaking of
Yeah,
Sword and
yeah.
Shield, I forgot to ask you guys this. Do you
It was
think
ahead of its time.
did it seem like the camera was movable or whatever in that trailer?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the
If
360.
you look at that,
Or
yeah,
did
if you look
or
at that
did it
little
still
thing
seem
that
like the
posted-
sun and moon camera? Because it's
They
hard
were
to
really
tell.
sketchy with it though. It was really sketchy with it the way they did it.
yeah, like if you look at that little animation, like you should pull that up. I don't know, off Twitter that Pokemon posted the GIF. I know it's GIF, but GIF sounds better.
Yeah, GIF sounds way better.
They showed like the rotation of the camera. It looked like they were literally rotating the camera. I just realized
No.
they never showed that before Sun and Moon or X and Y or Let's Go or anything. That camera, like, you look, it's like, whoa, that actually looks rotatable. Like, it's
I think it's gonna be fixed again, like Cinnamon.
I hope.
I don't
not.
know.
It looked
The
like
lot-
you could move it around. Because even if you could move it around, you could do some really cool screenshots with that, which would just be fun.
yeah.
So hopefully,
Someone
Well,
was
there
asking
could
me
be a
too.
screenshot mode.
Yeah, someone asked me if like should be like a selfie mode. I would love that so much.
like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, like could you imagine like taking a selfie like right before the champion or like the legendary and it's all ridiculous.
Here we
Oh,
go,
no, I
guys,
hope-
about to enter.
Yeah.
I hope Pokemon and Me comes back.
I would
That
think
was
it
like the
has
coolest
to.
thing about Let's Go.
I would think it has to, because don't you need that for Sylveon? It's like forced to get
Yeah.
Sylveon, you're forced to use
yeah.
it. So they have to. They're forced to bring it.
Yeah, I think
Also,
they will.
I want to
'cause they
know
always-
how do you evolve in Inkay into Malamar? Because don't you have to flip your like system upside down? How do you do that on the Switch?
Well, the Switch you can do that with the Joy-Con. You can do that with the Switch has motion controls.
Yeah, I guess so. That's cool. I'm just gonna that's pretty cool. I'd like to see how all that stuff works, but yeah, I think Pokemon and Me will probably make sense. You'll probably just if you're playing with the Pro controller, you'll probably just move the joystick to like pet your Pokemon, and then if you're playing, you could probably also use motion, I would assume. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Wait, where are we at? I all of a sudden saw a bunch of questions. What?
Yeah, I'm trying to scroll down. Next question was, what if Gen 8 had special shirts for the AAA games that you own, like Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade Chronicles?
Character customization.
It'd be cool. Yeah, customization.
That'd be cute.
That'd be cool if you got like a special Xenoblade shirt for having the game.
Yeah,
or
you should
something.
get a Let's Go Pikachu shirt. That'd be cool.
Oh man.
From
What if
Kanto.
Sword and Shield were like actual items in the game instead of Pokemon? That would be interesting because we don't know
Like to
exactly.
raise certain stats and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That'd be neat.
What do
Yeah.
you guys think in terms of the legendary? Do you think that the Sword and Shield legendary are like the wolves that are on the
What?
logo?
Say that again. Sorry, you cut
I
out.
said, do you think that the legendaries for Sword and Shield are like the wolves that are on the logo?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think
I
we're
think
gonna get
that
two wolves?
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
we
can
will.
make them
No.
look completely
One
different,
wolf
though. I
that
saw
has a
some
full
art,
page.
like concept art. Like you could make them look way different from each.
Oh yeah, you definitely could. I'm just wondering if they're both gonna be wolves or if that's just like a
Yep,
part of
they
the
will.
logo.
No.
Yeah,
I think
so.
that there was some rumor. The one with it was the same one with the armored Pokemon.
Yeah, the
I
metal
believe
snake
that.
and the wooden
Yeah,
horse.
I
That one's
believe
so
that.
dumb.
Yeah.
I believe that.
I don't
I
believe
don't believe
that.
that
rumor.
one. I don't believe it either.
Especially because I saw someone on my timeline like who already predicted like the Sword and Shield names, and they weren't
Yep,
a
same
leaker. They
here.
just like it's just a generic thing because it's like the UK you think of like
You're right.
knights and shields and swords. So I don't think that rumor is true at all.
Dude, I saw Sword and Shield back in like before Let's Go was revealed. That's how far back I saw those games being like those names being rumored.
Yeah.
So it's like when I saw like when people were saying like, "Oh, this guy predicted it. This guy predicted," I was like, "No, he
I
just."
mean, it wasn't that
randomly
hard.
posted
Many,
it.
many people were
That's what
it
you
was
were
just a lucky. Lucky. It was a lucky post. Like you know what I mean?
Many
Yeah.
people were
Purely luck.
expecting it. So
Yeah, people think like Sword and Shield, King and Queen, what Crown and Scepter, like whatever. Like that was just kind of.
Kingdom Red and Kingdom Green.
Oh yeah,
that-
I remember that.
I wish that one was real.
I don't.
I do. Just get to go back to Kanto again.
I fucking hate you. I actually think I hate you. I think I've got a burning passion to like now for like internal hatred for you.
Could you score bunny then?
Y'all are gonna have to sell it.
what were you in expectation of this game since they started 4 to 5 years ago? I mean, in terms of graphics, I guess I'm not really that impressed, but it depends on the content. Because since they've been working on this game for 4 to 5 years, I'm expecting a good amount of content. So that's what I could say, I guess, in terms of this. Not
I
really
mean, I
graphics.
don't even know if we really know when these started though. I'm 4 or 5 years ago. Is that right?
Yep,
Like-
that's give
Yeah.
or take when they
Think so.
started.
Yeah, like 2015,
Okay.
2016, around then.
I mean, I don't know. I'm expecting them to do some pretty big things. I honestly think that this reveal is intended to make it look like another Pokemon game because so many people were mad about Let's Go and they wanted to see if this was going to be traditional
Honestly,
or not.
I could see that. And the way the way that he even said at the end, he's like, we're challenging ourselves to try something new, but still
Exactly.
treasuring what keeps Pokemon. So I feel like we'll have
Yeah.
to wait. There's probably going to be
Like
some
he
cool
made
things.
sure to mention like, yeah, we have a lot that we're going to be doing, but like this is still Pokemon at its heart, and that's I think what the goal of this trailer was,
Exactly.
to show that it's still Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then next we're going to see some crazy stuff. So
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
look at the gyms though. I think that's already an innovation that perhaps, I mean, you can look at it from two different perspectives. You can be like, oh, they're boring because there's just going to be tournament formats and whatnot. But from another perspective, it's also like they're at least trying something different with that. Sure, it may not be like the most, unique thing in the world. Like, oh, it isn't like a gym where I could go up these like weird like spiral stairs and go through this weird teleportation thing or whatever. Sure, but at least it like fits the theme of the actual region it's in.
Yeah.
And it's also
Yeah.
going to be different because like people always ask for like difficulty. Like imagine how this is going to be like if this is like a tournament style thing, right? It's going to be far different. And who knows, what those like weird logos with red and blue, what they even imply, because there could be some sort of new like gameplay format in this.
Red
that's
and
gonna be happening.
blue.
like X and Y
Yeah,
is colors,
little,
colors
little like
Yeah,
little-
red and blue,
little logo.
like Kanto.
I swear, I hate you. I actually, no, seriously. You are like
God.
gonna kill me one day. I swear. No, I'm gonna kill you. If anything. My God, you are
No, but
breaking
for real though.
Maybe
with
Red
those
and Blue
gyms-
come back. They come back to play football.
Oh wow.
That would
No,
be
but
so
for real,
cool.
for real, with those gym battles though, what I like is that like they capture that big grand feeling that you get when you enter a gym. I feel like in that trailer, like you're walking and
Oh, yeah.
it looks like this huge audience, and it just looks way bigger than like any of the other gyms we've had, which I liked. I like that feeling, feeling of scope, like that really makes you feel like you're playing a 3D HD kind of game.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because even in Let's Go, they had like the audiences watching the gym battles.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
felt kind of
but this is
small
way
on a
bigger.
smaller scale. Yeah, like you saw with the camera angle and everything, it was like you were walking out. The character was like getting out into this big, crazy stadium. It looked really cool.
Atkane is asking, how do you think gym battles will work? We pretty much just talked about that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
turn
Let's
us
see.
out.
What mascot legendary typings would you like to see? So the sword legend.
Ooh.
I feel like they'd both be steel, right? Because sword and shield.
Wait, which one?
Potentially,
Yeah.
I think actually they're gonna be
Oh, yeah.
one of them's gonna be dark electric, and the other's gonna be fire dark. It probably sounds
have
weird
no
to you
idea
guys,
what-
but like it probably
weird.
sounds weird, but it comes from based on like a theory that I've been kind of like working on and kind of done on video on already.
I mean,
I wonder
think nobody expected Sol Galeo
You
to
know-
not be a fire type, and look what we got. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe
True.
they'll both be like they'll both have different types, but they'll have one type in common, and it'll be steel.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think they're both.
I also
gonna be
think that the
steel.
evil team. I think the evil team's name is going to be Team Iron.
Team Iron.
Yeah.
I think it could be like Vikings or something.
Yeah, that's why I've been thinking. As
That'd be
well.
cool.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
I hope the story. I really hope the story is like not just as basic as like X and Y, because that's my big worry.
I hope it goes
Yeah, hopefully
deep,
we
like
get a
Black
jerk
and White
rival again or
story.
something, or at least a cool rival. Like Black and White had like a cool, like like those rivals were really cool.
I like Black and
Something
White
different.
because Black and White gave us
A
the best of
rude
both
rival.
worlds. People hate how we have like Hal and we have like the Trace guy who are like really friendly and all, and people miss
Yeah.
having the cocky like arrogant type of rival. So that's why I liked Black and White, because we got the best of both worlds. We got Sharon.
really
who,
did.
we got Sharon, who was the competitive one who wanted to get better than you, and then Bianca was like the one who was your friend. So they should just do that.
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
give us
but
two.
the character
Just give us
development
two
we
again.
saw from those rivals way more interesting than anything we got on. I mean, I like Lily going to Kanto, but like
Oh,
I
what,
mean-
what about Gladion? He was basically a rival as well.
Was he?
he was pretty cool.
Well, basically,
Nah.
you battled him multiple
I
times.
mean, I liked Alola's
Yeah,
group,
but,
but
like-
we need something a little better. I think
Yeah.
Huh?
X and Y, though, we can agree was a
But
trash.
Nebby,
Yeah, I love Nebby.
Yeah.
they get in
Nebby.
the bag.
What new type would you like to see in the game?
Sound typing.
Sound typing?
Anything
Yeah, or
not
that'd be cool.
sound.
Will we get a new type?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
I think we should.
Unlikely.
I feel like the game is because the only reason we got Fairy was because Dragon was kind of overpowered at that time.
Yeah.
But I think right now there really isn't one typing that's so good that everyone uses it.
I do.
Yeah.
I know one. They should make a type, Kanto type, and it's super
Oh my
effective against
God.
every other Pokemon ever.
Is there a mute type with that sound? Is there a mute one too?
Yeah, it's sound type.
Yeah, maybe there's a mute option with that. Let's see.
Cosmic type.
Why do you guys think that there will only be 64 Pokemon? I don't think anyone said 64.
I think there's a
Too
rumor
small.
going around 64. Or
Yeah,
something.
it's a rumor. Basically, a guy claiming he's the same guy who posted the horse, the wooden horse and metal snake thing.
Yeah.
It's like
But
the
no
same
proof?
guy posted that. Yeah, he didn't have any actual proof. So people are, I talked about that, and I was saying like, I mean, there's a chance this guy isn't even the same guy.
Yeah. 'Cause they
And
would've
also, if
had
it
to
was
have-
real, it's probably the most shit thing in the world. Like the stuff he says just doesn't sound interesting.
All right.
do
I mean,
you think...
come on, 64 new Pokemon is shit. Like for real.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's less than X and Y, I think.
Oh god.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you think that the camera is fixed or adjusted? Oh, we already talked about that.
Yeah.
We talked about Ruffled's video already. Let's see. How do you think that Sword and Shield's enhanced / third version would be compared to its original? I don't think that we'll get a third version, to be honest. I think it'll be
Yeah,
like
me neither.
I think it'll
I
be like
do.
X and Y, where we got X and Y. Then the year right after we got remakes, which will be Diamond and Pearl, obviously, and then they'll just go into Gen 9, or we'll get
So no 2020, my dudes.
or a spin-off. Or we'll get like a spin-off or something.
Oh,
I don't think we'll
I
get.
have to say,
I don't think
Sinnoh's
we'll get a
gonna
third
look really
version.
good in Sword and Shield's engine. Like
I
it goes so well with Sinnoh.
Yeah.
The only thing I
snowy
look
area.
forward to.
Did you already
is
see how the
music.
snow looked in the game in the trailer? Like
Right?
imagine Snow
Like
Point
Snow Point City is gonna be
yeah,
that.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I think we'll probably get Let's Go Johto the year after Sinnoh remakes, like 2021.
Either Let's Go
And then
Johto or like a
Gen-
spin-off, like a mystery dungeon type of game. Or do you know
Yeah.
you know what spin-off game I would love on the Switch? A Poke Park 3. I would love that. You guys ever play Poke Park?
No, but I always wanted to. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
me
you
too.
can
I
show
always
the
wanted to as well.
Pokemon. That's
So
a dream.
much fun. So fun.
Yeah.
It's like a little open world, like little Pokemon game where you can be different Pokemon and just run around and stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's a good game. So I would like that. But or even if they did like a Coliseum Stadium Snap type of game as like
Yes,
their spin-off game,
Snap.
that would be
Snap.
good too.
Yeah.
Joel's is saying, what do you guys think that walking Pokemon will return since they had walking animations? It didn't look like
I
it in
hope
the
so.
trailer.
I mean, it would be a waste
I
if
hope
they didn't.
It didn't look like it in the trailer, which kind of upset me.
Yeah, like why?
And
Why?
I just
Y'all
feel
have
like-
Maybe it
all
was
of
just
those
too
ready.
early for them to reveal something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
I just feel like it would be such a bad move for them to bring it back into Let's Go and see everybody being happy about it and then snatch it away in Gen 8 again. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Should be in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Pokemon being in the overworld was really
Like
cool
people
too.
literally were flipping out over having walking Pokemon back in Let's Go, and then I'm sure they noticed that, and then why would they just take it away again? Like I don't understand Game Freak's decisions sometimes if they
Yeah, they
they
always
do
go
that.
like, what's that saying? Like step forward, 2 steps back, whatever.
Yeah.
It's so
one
that
step
it's
forward,
so
two
that
steps
the
back.
Yeah.
the Let's Go series has something exclusive to it, so that people buy it.
maybe.
That's probably why.
I also did kind of miss having the wild Pokemon like in the world, like you could actually see them. But you know, because I saw people
I don't care.
talking about that, but then somebody actually brought up a really good point. I think it was in my Discord or one of my friends I was talking to. They said if the Pokemon were in the overworld and you could see them, you would spoil yourself to the new Pokemon in the game.
Oh, true.
Oh,
Think
that's
about
true.
it.
And they
Because you would
and if you
see all
think
the new
about-
Pokemon. Because in
Yeah.
Let's Go, it was just Kanto Pokemon, which we already
I
knew.
guess, but I feel like Game Freak are gonna spoil all the new Pokemon anyway.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
not
that's
with the initial reveal.
Nah,
they didn't
not,
show.
yeah.
Yeah, it's only gonna spoil in terms of
Also-
someone getting the game early and leaking it.
Yeah,
Oh, they will.
and
do
they
that.
also didn't show. They
That
didn't
will
show any of the NPCs either, other than like the one battle trainer. Like all of the NPCs were mysteriously missing, which was weird.
I'm
Very
excited to see what
interesting.
the battle interface will look like the fight and
Yeah,
stuff.
they didn't
Yeah,
even
and
show
stuff.
that. Like, there's a lot to be shown.
I'm excited
I
for
like
the music the most.
it's
Music
gonna
Because
is
be
I
nice,
was
yeah.
to the music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Universe
It'll be
has some of the best
soundtrack of this
music.
generation.
No.
Okay.
Uh, what if they reveal a new type? We already talked about that. Will Metroid Prime 4 and Gen 9 come out in the same year?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Gen 9 will
Um,
come first.
Highly likely, actually.
Yeah, 2023 or so is when I would expect that. So, to be honest, it's not that far off because I think people have understood now that they like to split generations by 3 years. We got Black and White Gen 5 in 2010, Gen 6 in 2013, Gen 7 in 2016, Gen 8 in 2019. So they're all 3 years apart. So you can expect most likely Gen 9 will be in 2022. So I would
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Okay.
Could that purple building on the right side of the Galar map be the evil team's base?
Did you guys see that? Holy crap! Like,
I don't
it looks
have a
like it could
picture of
actually.
so I can't see it. Let me see if I can.
It
pull
looks
up.
like it could actually fly into the air. Like,
Mm.
oh my gosh, that would be insane if you
that would
like
be
enter
very
this little
cool. I'd have to
castle and
get
then
a
it
Show on
flies.
screen.
Yeah, let me get a picture of it because I don't know if I have one. Purple building, really?
I can send it to you if you want. I have it.
Oh, okay. Send it
Yeah.
to me. Yeah, send it in the Nintendo Nite chat because I don't. Cause I don't know. I don't have a picture
Alright.
of the map on me right now.
What should we say to stall?
We'll just
Okay.
answer-
Let's talk about Kanto.
No, we'll answer the next question. What do you
Alright.
think that the battle gimmick is going to be in this gen? Oh, he doesn't mean like megas. He means similar to how Gen 5 had rotation battles and triple battles. And Gen 7 had the battle royale like the so
I mean, it could. I mean, depend. Oh god.
Oh yeah. Well, no. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is why I meant by with the gyms how they, the logos they have on the
Yeah.
shirt on the character.
yeah.
How they show like the red and the blue one. What I was saying with that is there might be some shift in like some sort of gameplay mechanic shift that's going to be played in during the actual battles in the tournaments. You know what I mean? Like maybe like the way you format up your team or something like that. I mean, oh, you can maybe use only this amount of Pokemon, and during the battle you can use several, or maybe there's maybe you can actually like have your Pokemon in guard positions, whatever. You know what I mean? Or like in attack positions or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because like people were suggesting like in the past, like, oh, maybe they can make the the gameplay a bit more interactive by having you like actually not like maybe like dodging or something, which I don't think is going to be in this game, but maybe like something like a attack position, guard position. So if Pokemon is like guarding, it's it's going to take less damage, but maybe it's going to take it maybe takes a round for it to actually like go out of the dark guard position. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Like
shout.
that's kind of what I think could work, but I don't know, like
Alright,
anything
I
could work
sent
at this
it.
point.
In the
I think
Discord?
that's what they're talking about.
You sent it in the Discord?
Sorry, I sent it to your DMs on Twitter.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, so what was the question? Sorry, I was like looking. What were they? Oh, the battle gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that the gyms will have to do with whatever the gimmick is.
Agreed.
Yeah, I feel like the gyms, because they showed the way that they showed those gyms with the stadiums are pretty interesting.
I also loved how the jersey said 227 for Pokemon.
Oh yeah, because that was like the
That's still Easter egg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kanto. Kanto.
Yeah, here's the image of it, the purple building. Yeah, I didn't actually take a while to like analyze the map, so I didn't notice this building, but it seems interesting. It looks like some sort of kind of factory, but it's also like royalty at the same time. It looks like a castle too.
So crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy if this was like the evil team's headquarters or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Yeah.
Let me pull up the next question. Do you guys
Looks so
expect
pretty.
an Animal Crossing announcement soon? And what do you want out of Animal Crossing Switch?
I think it could happen at any time, but
I'm gonna
I
say
feel like
E3.
E3 is the most
E3.
likely at this point since we
Yeah.
didn't get anything in the last
That's
direct.
And
so what do we want from the game then?
Yeah, your hopes.
I I have too many videos on what I want for Animal Crossing. Like I could go on for hours. So I'll just say that I want a lot. I'll just say that.
What's your number one thing that you want?
Loads of bells.
Honestly, I don't know. I really can't answer that. It's too hard for me.
Really?
I love Animal Crossing so much.
That's wild.
It would be really cool if they did a perspective change with the camera being like full 3D, like Mario
Okay,
Kart
yeah,
style.
you're probably right. If I were to choose what do I want the most, that's probably what. But I don't expect it to go in that direction, to be honest. But it would be
Yeah,
cool.
I don't either.
I'd say a bigger town. I thought it was a bit too small in New Leaf.
Yeah.
I mean, with the
Yeah,
Switch,
we
that
need
could be
that more
possible.
space.
Is more.
Add more
speed.
villagers. Yeah.
Pretty much
let's see.
all these things we're talking about, I made videos of.
Yeah, same. I would love a smartphone in the game too, where you could do different things with it. You could have
That'd be
a social
interesting.
network for the animals. You could have a selfie mode. Like so many things you could do. Yeah.
Find Mickey pieces all over and get the true ending.
Let's see. When do you think we'll get more information on Sword and Shield? Probably
I think May.
April.
Yeah.
You think
either April or May.
April
You know
or
why?
May?
April definitely April, because that's what they did for the previous entries. Like all of the previous entries, they tend to be, if it's announced in February or January, the next piece of info usually comes around like about, give or take, a month. With a month, like basically a month in between with no news. But we do expect though within the next like week or two, at least some sort of Koro like actual proper leak. Definitely should be expecting that. So like maybe one or two new Pokemon will be revealed.
I don't feel
Please.
like that. I think it might be a tease of something.
Oh no! They will. No, they definitely will be leaking. It's Koro, dude.
No, I know
They're
Koro
leaking
Koro. I mean,
Koro.
in Koro Koro, though, usually the stuff that they put, like.
Oh,
even
but
with
here's the
Sun
thing,
and
dude.
Moon-
Koro leaks the month from the month ahead of the. Basically in this month, for example, February, they're leaking Koro from March. For March, they're leaking Koro from April. And since the trailer would most likely, the next trailer would like whatever amount of length it is, will be dropping at that sort of time, around April, May-esque area. The like Koro will feature one of the new Pokemon. That's how they tend to do it,
I guess so. Yeah, I think, or we could get something like with Sun and Moon where they teased the box art, where they kind of blurred it out a little bit and they made you wonder about it. So maybe something like that. But I would probably think we'll probably get a trailer soon where they talk about the Rattata of the region, the Pidgey of the region, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
think
what
it'll be
probably-
revealed in a separate media event or in the April Direct that will likely happen? Like, if there's an April Direct, do you think they will save the information for that Direct or separate? Still?
Probably
Possible.
separate.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Because they like to do that. Because I mean, we saw Ultra Sun and Moon stuff in directs before.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
And Let's Go stuff in Directs.
Yep.
That's good.
Do you think that the Sinnoh region in the remakes needs to be a revamping rather than a shot-for-shot remake?
Yes.
So like,
Yes.
Shot remake.
Yeah, I think
Revamp.
It doesn't matter
I
to
think
me.
that what should happen, I think battles could be faster because that was a big problem. Platinum kind of fixed that, but so make the battles faster. But honestly, the Sinnoh region's like really good. Just make it like 3D, and make sure you incorporate Platinum stuff into it as well. Good. Sinnoh's great.
I just thought the pace of the story was terrible. It was a really slow-moving game.
I
Yeah, it
liked
definitely was.
There was a lot-
I
there
like
was
the
a lot
region
to
a
do,
lot. Yeah, the region was just so fun. Like, really good, really nice. Oh, I wouldn't mind them making Jubilife like wait. You know how like Mauville, I think it was, or what, however you pronounce that.
Yeah.
And Auraz got like a big revamp. I wouldn't mind like Jubilife City becoming
Oh,
like huge
Jubilife
futuristic
City. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like so cool for its time, but making it
Yeah.
even bigger now, yeah, that'd be really cool.
Let's see. Meowser's asking thoughts on the new Detective Pikachu trailer.
I loved it.
Oh my
All
god.
I
I'll
loved
say
it. It was
is
cool.
That was so cool.
That Apom is disgusting. That's all I'll say.
Oh yeah, it's really creepy.
That
It's
Apom
delicious.
is disgusting. Besides that, it looks fun. The Mewtwo looked really cool too at the end. That
Yeah,
was pretty epic.
Mewtwo.
Yeah,
That was pretty
Really
epic.
cool.
So I'm definitely gonna watch that movie. It's gonna be pretty
Same.
Me
I'm
too.
really excited. It looks like so good. Yeah,
fun.
you already know everyone's just gonna have fun watching it. Like, it's
Yeah.
just gonna be one of those movies that's just fun.
Knothead saying, "Do you have one feature that you would like to return instead of walking Pokemon?" Personally, for me, I want Latios and Latias flying to return.
Oh, sort.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Does it have to be something like that, like flying on your Pokemon or walking? Okay, it can be anything.
Any feature, I would assume, from previous
Yeah.
Pokemon games.
Well, I want the Battle Frontier.
Going to another region.
If you count that as a feature, I want that. Going to another
Yeah.
region.
Yeah, I would like the Battle Frontier.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, if we're comparing just in terms of post game stuff like that, probably going to another region or the World Tournament, Pokemon.
Yeah, the World Tournament. Yeah.
That's because I like the World Tournament more than the Battle Frontier, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like the
Me
Battle
too.
Frontier more because it had more like this gameplay like variants and stuff. It was
That's
really
true.
unique.
Yeah, it was true because in the Battle Frontier, it was actually all of the different branches were very unique. So
Yeah, like there was a pyramid and you would have to explore and like you'd fall down.
the factory was my
Crazy.
favorite, where like
You would rent Pokemon from the factory. Yeah.
Or
It
the
was
one where
really
like,
cool.
or the arcade where like your chances were shit, or sometimes, and you'd get like Pokemon that would burn you. You start all your Pokemon,
Yeah.
burn,
Yeah.
or like
And
your
it was
Pokemon
so
would all
hard.
be frozen.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really good.
Would you like to see voice acting in future Pokemon games?
I don't care.
It doesn't
I don't
matter to
mind.
me. I said this in my video for like wishes. I said I don't need it for everything in the game, but it would be nice for like the important cutscenes in the game to see voice acting for those, like how we got them in Breath of
Yeah.
the Wild. But
Yeah.
it's not mandatory. I don't care if it comes or not.
Yeah, I really don't mind. I'm more like a play type guy
Yeah.
that I want to see stuff.
Let's see. Should the battle process of Pokemon be more streamlined? Like use less text boxes saying Pokemon used this move, it's super effective, or just having none of that?
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah,
that's part
no,
of the
I think they should get rid of that. No, but like, that it takes up so much time unnecessarily. You could just have like a indicator on the screen showing you that.
Yeah, the animation, and that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would
yeah,
be
if
cool
they-
to
if they
like.
made, like,
Maybe
an
you have an
icon-
option to get rid of
If
it.
they made an icon for like super effective move to show you or something, then that's
Oh,
fine.
that'd be
Yeah,
cool, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, that's fine.
Make
I
it,
would. Doesn't
Like,
matter to me
put it
either way.
into the animation of the.
Oh my god, you know what needs to disappear though? Like when you actually like increase your Pokemon's like for example special defense or
Oh, the
special
stats
attack, whatever.
increase.
Like the
Yeah.
like animation like do animation. That shit is like it's just a waste of time. It's like okay, I get it. My Pokemon's special defense went up. You don't need to like show me this like weird thing. Like this is something that just happens. You don't need to like physically show this to me.
Why? It's cool. Adds a bit of
Oh
flair.
come on! Do you need to like disagree with everything I say? Like really?
I mean,
Maybe.
to be honest, for me that's not that much of an issue. Like it doesn't matter to me. But
No, but it's
I
like if,
don't
if
care.
there's like a minute, like you know, a miniature, tiny
you
little thing
could
that can
turn
be
off
removed.
animations.
That'd be
though.
one of those.
Yeah,
things.
that's what I was gonna say.
You can turn off
But
animations.
if you turn off
already.
animations, though, you can also miss like really, really cool ones that you do want to see. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's pretty picky, my dude.
Yeah, like
yeah, but no, I'm just being
Yeah.
honest. That's why my.
Or maybe they can introduce something that can, like, you know, when you can turn off animations, you can toggle which animations you want to turn off.
Yeah,
so you
like
can
just
turn
stat
off, like,
boosting
stat
animations or
increases,
something. Yeah,
but you can still see moves or something.
that would be
like
cool. But once again, I'll use the "this is Game Freak" excuse.
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you could pick up a Pokemon type to buff in battle, which would it be? Or pick up a Pokemon type to buff in general? What's a type that people
Ice
don't...
type.
More
Dragon.
bug, maybe.
Ice type,
Ice type
actually, I
deserves
agree
better.
with. Yeah, Ice type, people don't use Ice type that much.
Yeah, they get blown away every time. It's sad. Like Vanillix is like one of my favorite Pokemon,
Yeah,
but I never
Ice
get to
type,
use them.
you just get shredded by Steel and Fire and Rock. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah. Yeah,
Rip.
Ice
Well,
type,
you
I
missed
agree
the-
with that.
Yeah. Well, you missed the question about Kalos.
Where?
Someone said, "Do you
oh.
think the train that?" Yeah.
Yeah, do you think that the train that goes through the mountains will bring us to Kalos?
No.
It's possible.
I think so. Yeah.
Unlikely,
Maybe.
but it's possible.
Yeah.
Maybe.
100% no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that the cave that they showed us in the trailer looked like the glittering cave from Kalos? It did. It was pretty similar. I'll give you that.
I thought that instantly.
Yeah. But
Theory's
I-
making the
but
rounds. We're getting a lot of
wouldn't
questions.
It all comes together.
I wouldn't make that as a hint for something with Kalos relating to it, but it's
Yeah.
interesting though.
It
Yeah.
could have been like maybe it was a screenshot from like the character going on Kalos. I
Yeah.
don't
That
know.
would be wild, but it didn't look like
Yeah.
it to that extent.
Someone said Aero said SAIT. OMG, I'm shaking and crying.
I mean, that's not really that bad of a word, man. It's all good. It's fine. Do you think we'll get a new Pokemon type? We already talked about that. Hopes for a Pikmin 4 or Trilogy port? It's possible. I don't know.
I think Pikmin 4 will be really good, like really, really good. So, and a trilogy port, no, I don't think.
I want a Hey Pikmin port for the Switch.
I wouldn't care if it came. Like, if it comes, cool. If it doesn't, oh well. Like, nah. How do you think that they will spread out the Sword and Shield announcements? For me, I hope that they do what they did with X and Y, because X and Y I felt had the best promotion in my opinion, because they didn't give us so much information and they didn't give us so little. We had enough trailers to make us excited for the game, and it wasn't like Sun and Moon where we knew almost every new Pokemon going into the game. So
Yeah.
if
That
they
was
did
the
something
most
They
like
gave
that,
us some time between it. Yeah.
if they did
That was
something
the
like
most-
that, I'm happy.
That was the most exciting Pokemon build-up of all time. In my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
So
And the most
good.
disappointing Pokemon game I've ever played.
That I also agree with. So yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. What do you think that the theme of the starters, or actually I skipped one. Would you guys like to see a Zelda plus Kid Icarus crossover?
that'd be
Well, that'd be
bizarre,
pretty cool.
but hell yeah.
That's how it works, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really
course,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Heck
I
yeah!
love Kid Icarus. I want a Kid Icarus to do so bad.
But yeah, going back to the next
Yeah.
one, what do you guys think that the theme for the starters is? I think that the theme
Sport.
is
Sports.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I
definitely
think it's
sport.
entertainment.
I mean, in the UK, we love our sports, so it would only
Hell
make
yeah.
I
sense
feel
as
like
well.
it's sports. I mean, they literally showed the
Cricket.
guy walking into the sports stadium in the trailer.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
How much information do you expect at E3 for Sword and Shield? A decent amount, to be honest. With Sun and Moon, they showed us like a gameplay demo. Like they literally had Masuda sitting there and he played a little bit
Yep.
of like the first route and stuff. So I could expect something like that in a new trailer.
Yeah.
Probably.
I hope that we still like throughout the, like you were saying with X and Y's, like that we don't get too much. Like we're kind of left in the dark, but still get new information trickled every once in a while.
Exactly.
'Cause I wanna be
That's
surprised
what I
from
would
the
like to
game.
see.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of my Smash DLC list? Joker, Sora, Crash, Banjo, Kazooie, Lyn.
Lane, disgusting.
Last
Get
one,
out
last
here.
one. Amazing.
Get out of here.
Nah, amazing. Perfect.
No. Fire Emblem needs to. Like,
Nah,
Get out.
nah, there's always room for Lyn, man. It's all good. She's already deconfirmed, though, sadly.
good.
I try
So,
not to cry.
Fine.
Should replace
I don't really care about the
Eevee.
other characters.
Sora
I
would
wanna
be
play-
cool. Crash would be cool, too. Banjo, Kazooie, I want. So all of those would be dope.
Yeah.
But
I want to play as
think-
Eevee.
Why? Eevee,
Eevee-
Eevee's a
Because
Pokeball
Eevee's
Pokemon.
adorable.
Eevee's a Pokeball Pokemon. It's already deconfirmed.
No, I would like
Oh,
Eevee,
well,
but
honestly, though,
maybe in the next.
Honestly, legit though, Eevee would have been so cool to have as a fighter. Can you imagine
Yeah.
all of its specials? You turn into a different Eevee evolution. Like for
Yeah.
for side B, you're like a Jolteon sprinting into them, and then a down B, you're like a Vaporeon squirting water. Like I could imagine that. That would be so cool.
Mhm.
But anyway, what Mario
Okay.
characters could be taken off as Pokemon, and what types would they be? That's just a waste of time, bro. I don't know what the
Yeah.
point of talking about that would be.
Poor guy.
But like, what would we talk about?
Oh,
What would what type would Mario be? Are you really gonna talk to me and tell me what type Mario would be as a Pokemon?
Fire.
fire, yeah.
Fire.
Mario would be a
Normal
water.
fire.
Yoshi would be a dragon and grass Pokemon.
I was thinking of like the Mario enemies inspired by like Pokemon or something, like a Goomba.
So what would Wario be
That
then? Because it
mushroom
farts a lot.
Poison.
I love how this went from, dude, this is
Poison.
going to be a waste of time to now we're actually talking about it.
Yeah.
That's because we felt bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Liz says, I saw a
Minutes
rumor
of
about the
making
post game lacking and the names. Do I need to worry about that? No, it was a rumor, bro.
Don't believe it until you see it, dude.
Exactly.
Believe it
Yeah.
100%.
If you see those legendaries and then they line up with that, then you start sweating.
All rumors are 100% real. Believe every single one of them.
Absolutely. Everything. it's all
Every
real.
single one.
Everything.
Heck
is real.
yeah. Mm.
But yeah, I think we're good for all the Discord questions. We could take a few from the chat, and then I think.
All right, let's
can
see.
wrap-
What are
wrap
y'all
them up.
saying in the
Yeah,
chat?
Let's go back to the
I see
chat.
one
gotta
about
open up-
mega
Let's have a
evolutions.
Let me open.
Like,
up
do you
mine.
guys want new mega evolutions?
No.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they went back to mega evolutions because like that was the only actual cool new mechanic in terms of battle stuff. Like the the Z moves were just whatever. Like in Alola, that was nothing really. Mega evolutions actually had something interesting
Yeah.
about them. So just bring that back if they don't have any other ideas. Bring back mega.
Give it to certain
I-
Pokemon and that's it.
I hate the megas. I think the megas ruined like the meta game completely. I think we should cut down on it forever.
We should have 500 more megas. FNA
No,
says otherwise.
never. See,
Yes.
this is one thing I'll knock. Let's go. I hate that. Let's
I
go.
don't care.
Cut down.
I don't care.
I hate that. Let's go. Cut down on so many
Burn in
mechanics.
hell.
But
you
they
Satan's
kept-
child.
They kept the megas. Oh, I hated that so much.
Burn in hell, you Satan's child. Oh,
Someone said,
the
"Do y'all
power
think
of
the-
Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
Kanto is 100 times better than Sinnoh. Just saying.
Someone
You're
said,
fucking
"Do y'all
shit.
think the
F-
Kalos Pokemon is real?"
Someone said, "Why is Ghostly Gaming's channel not linked in the description?" I got you, my dude. Sorry.
God, sorry, he hasn't been on a while.
Yeah, he
but-
hasn't been on in a while.
Yeah, I was gonna tell him right now that I would join like last minute, literally.
Yeah.
Here,
Add 'em up.
Like
add
I
'em up.
literally woke up and then I was like, all right, let's do this shit. Let's go.
here, I sent it. Go sub to him right now.
Goes,
All right,
yeah.
there you go.
What other
Yeah,
questions are
Change
there?
my channel link.
Someone asked if Pokemon Let's Go worth buying.
Yeah.
It's a fun game for just the main
You'll have
story.
fun.
If you
Jump
can get it
into
for
that.
less than 60, it's fine. If you can get it for 45 or less, it's a good game.
I think if you could pay $80 for it, do it.
Someone said if the Gen 8 game revisits Sinnoh, would this be a way to satisfy fans? No, they're gonna make a new one. That coin is
Yeah.
too sweet to make.
Yeah,
to
why
not
why
make
put
a second-
Sinnoh in this when you could sell it for 60 again?
Yeah, everybody
More
in the
money.
all wants Sinnoh remake. It's gonna make so much money. It's not even gonna be. So they're gonna. But I think that I've been talking about Kalos a lot, but it would be really smart because they've never done a third version of Kalos, so this would be like their third version. You have it inside the game, because I don't think anyone would care if they did a whole separate remake.
It's a good shout.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. They did my APOM wrong in the trailer.
Yeah, Apom. Dude, that thing scared me, the Apom.
Yeah, that was pretty freaky, but funny. Do you
Yeah.
think do you think we'll find a connection to Kalos behind the fog on the Galar region map?
No, Kalos
I
is
hope
not
so.
going to be in the game. No.
I don't
Not
think so
happening.
either. I mean, I will take it, but I don't think Kalos will be in.
Why would they do it? What reason do they need to do it?
Fan
Just
service.
'cause. Yeah, they did it
No,
with
it's too
Johto,
much-
so
too
like,
much work.
No, the reason they put Kanto in Johto games was because that was supposed to be the last Pokemon game. So they made it the most complete possible game they could.
Yep.
yeah. See, that cut out, but yeah,
Yeah.
I get you.
I think they said it was the last Pokemon.
It
was
was
cool.
supposed
Yeah,
to
Someone
be.
said
yeah.
could the number. Someone said could the number on the jersey be a hint of the number of new Pokemon? I don't think so. It was just a nod. To
220.
Oh wow!
If that happened,
No.
I will
Yes.
buy the game 5
Yeah,
times,
that'd be-
but it won't.
That is
If that
like,
happened, yeah, all of the Pokemon featured in the trailer will be the only Pokemon
that would feature in that dex
Yeah.
because damn.
No, believe that's 100% true rumor. Believe that. That's real.
That's
Okay,
real.
let's
If you don't get 227 new Pokemon, you have every right to be upset.
Yes.
Someone said,
my.
"What's one Pokemon based on what that you want?"
Oh,
Like
a
some-
dolphin.
what
A dolphin.
Pokemon-
Dolphin Pokemon.
Dolphin for sure.
I'm gonna say
Fossil
dolphin.
Sabretooth.
A what?
Sure.
A fossil Sabretooth.
Yeah,
Fossil
for sure.
Sabretooth.
Actually, no. I'm gonna say an electric mouse. They've never done that before.
Oh yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
my god.
I guess okay. Let's see. I have literally no idea. So, okay.
What
Animal
characters-
Crossing is amazing. Heck yeah, it is.
What character stereotypes do you think your rival will have in Sword and Shield?
Oh, that would be
Um,
funny. I doubt they'll have any stereotypes. though.
I reckon it'll be
Like
maybe
we
like-
didn't really, we didn't see a bunch of stereotypes for like any of the other regions for other rivals. Like they were just kind of normal characters. So I don't know.
He might be a football hooligan like the typical Brits. So who knows?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
He
What is
better
the-
be.
What is the best Pokemon? What is the best Pokemon region? That's opinionated, super opinionated.
The 100% factual correct answer is
Kanto
Unova.
for me, but
Oh, Kanto.
it is Kanto for me. To be honest.
Johto for me.
Wait.
Cohen for me.
Either Kanto or Sinnoh. I can't choose.
Okay,
so
I'm
just
gonna
shut
say
up.
Kanto just to annoy Ruffle.
Oh, I'm fine if it's your favorite, as long as you don't come here
No,
and say it's the best
fine.
one.
It's not my favorite one. It's the factually objective.
It isn't the
Best
best
region.
one, dude.
Facts.
It's got the, it just isn't. It just
There is no
arguably
best
fucking-
one. It's all interpretation anyway.
listen. My favorite is Johto, but I think arguably the best region is Sinnoh. Because it's, all around, I think it's the best one that we've had.
Sinnoh is
Yeah, Sinnoh's a close
fantastic
second for
creature.
me. Sinnoh's a close
Oh,
second for me.
Sinnoh is disgusting as a region. It's so boring.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I like the
lack-
music. I just
the
don't
lack-
like the region was just so
God, it's
uninspired.
No, I know what it is, guys. I know what it is. I know what it is. He's lived his whole life in a cold place, so now he just wants places that are warm because in his mind, that's really what is the best thing he can get.
Alola.
I mean, that's
Hooray.
yeah. See, that's what he
why
wants.
he
wants
likes
warmer
Alola, man.
places.
I
That's
love
why he
Alola.
loves Alola.
See, I've lived in cold places my whole life, and I still want cold places.
And
Sinnoh
yeah, and I love the cold
sucks.
places because I've lived in a warm place. So, yeah.
I
let's
like
see.
to rap. I like.
What do you
touch
guys
my
believe? We kind of talked about the
little
first game already.
What's up?
Um,
Look at this dude. Look at the shape of his head. Boy.
someone said Pokemon FIFA. Yeet.
Oh my
Yeesh.
god! Don't get me started, please.
I would not mind that.
It's the
I
worst
love that.
idea I've ever heard.
Oh no, that would be perfect because then I'd be able to dominate for once. Let's fucking go, dude.
Nah, I'd win.
Let's fucking go, dude.
I would win.
It's kind of funny though because I assume like for anybody here like who's from the US, it's probably like super fucking weird with if they do end up having like mini games like that. I would assume because like you guys aren't used to soccer the way we are, at least the ones of us from Europe.
Soccer is football.
Yeah, I say soccer so they understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Because if I say football,
People will be
oh, do you
mad.
mean the sport where we fucking run into each
I
other?
don't know. I've seen. I'm familiar with
Rugby.
soccer, and I don't know what the rest. What else do you guys do? other than
I don't know.
soccer?
They've got like fucking cricket and shit, but football's the best, so
Cricket.
who cares?
Yeah,
Volleyball.
I've heard of cricket.
Badminton.
Yeah,
Badminton's fun.
I played all of those. Like, yeah. I grew up playing badminton.
Water polo.
Yeah, all of that. I'm familiar with.
What if
Nice.
a Pokemon game had Pokenshi? Oh my lord! Remember that
God.
stream from yesterday, Ruffle?
Bruh.
Oh, don't even get me started on that shit.
Oh my god!
I kept telling people like leave stream. There's not going to be anything interesting. And they're like, no, we're just gonna fuck with you.
I gave more people into it.
Why?
I sent this.
It was a
link.
waste of
I
everybody's
sent
time.
the link
I
in my
literally-
server, and I was just like, join.
Why though? Like you knew nothing was.
Oh my
gonna happen.
god!
I know. I
I
knew
love
they were
this.
gonna play
Someone-
the same one again, the same trailer.
Someone said there should be a teacup Pokemon. That would be hilarious.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And
they
they said
should
you
do
can
it.
make it. You can make it a pipe too, like because it would be like the tea is too hot. Yeah, that would be perfect.
Oh,
for the
they
memes.
should do that.
Yeah.
Oh my
let's
god.
go. That's so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we.
I
need
want that to
yes,
happen so
please.
bad.
Please. Oh my gosh. And we're in the UK, so it's gonna happen. Yes.
Yes.
If we got an ice cream cone in New York, we are getting a teacup. Okay.
Have a crumpet Pokemon too, man. Make
Fish
a,
and chips.
make a crumpet Pokemon. Let's see here. You guys see any more questions?
I'm looking right now.
Yeah,
I'm back to the bottom now because I don't see
I don't
much.
think there's any more. I think we might be good.
That's
to
about it.
Wrap up the stream, y'all. I don't see any more.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Kanto.
Yeah, everyone's just arguing over what generation is the best.
Kanto, Generation 1.
Fuck you, Gen 1.
So good.
Die. Die, you
Well,
scum of the earth.
you're Gen 4.
Die, you scum of the earth.
Please.
I mean, we got to fight for our regions, right? Come on.
Yeah,
now.
true.
True.
Very true.
Good old,
what do you think will happen with Game Freak's Fire starters once they're out of Chinese Zodiac starters?
I think they'll just be like, who cares? We'll make like
They'll just
They'll
make a
reset it.
hybrid.
No, they'll reset it. No, guys. After like a certain amount of generations, the whole franchise will eventually reboot itself.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
We will start back at like Kanto essentially, but not like actual Kanto.
Yes,
Like,
Kanto.
we'll Shut up.
God.
We're gonna restart.
Stop saying that word, man.
Yeah, really. You got some sort of addiction, buddy.
Yeah.
But like they're going to like reset the franchise after like I think another so we're currently like let's see 8 9 so give or take like 3 more generations, and they're going to be resetting everything from like scratch. So you'll start seeing like things being a little bit repeated. For example, the the next like once they reset, the fire starter will be a dragon again, most likely. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they
Oh,
can't,
sorry,
ready for the hard reboot?
Sorry, it's gonna be a dragon. It's gonna be a dragon. The fire starter will be a dragon. That's what I meant.
they can't
Sorry,
keep
I
going
fucked up the
forever
words.
because we can't have like Pokemon number 1722 in the Pokedex.
I mean, they could. I mean,
Yeah,
you gotta
but
remember,
it's-
like,
it's gonna be
Pokemon's
very-
a cash cow, dude.
Yeah,
Pokemon's a
Yeah.
cash cow.
it's just not. It's
Like-
just like at
like,
some point, it's just gonna get to like
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Obama
they
said, it's
just,
going
they
to be
just
here
need to take more like
forever.
break years. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
remember
listen,
when
think
Obama
about
said it
this.
was going to be here forever? Like, I mean, he's right. It's
Oh,
gonna
it
be here
will.
forever.
But think about it though, guys. There's one important factor you got to remember. There are games out there like Final Fantasy and shit that have like entries all the way up to like level 15 and shit. So like if those games exist, don't you think that Pokemon keep going until like infinity at this point? I think they will slow
hope
down
so.
eventually. They will probably slow down at in give or take 20 years from now. They'll probably slow down a little bit, but they'll keep going strong for a long time. I mean, Pokemon is still a massive cash cow. I mean, just think about it.
Yeah. Also, I just found the funniest thing ever. I'm gonna put it on stream one sec. Just get a screenshot of it. This someone put this in my Discord. I don't know if it's real. It seems like it to me, but let me get the picture. This is wild if it's real.
Dang. Y'all are crazy. Oh, this comment I just read.
Look at this. Apparently
what?
in a Spanish newspaper.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I saw
Oh yeah, the
yeah.
Pokemon God.
They put Pokemon. That's amazing.
Pokemon.
I do apologize in advance.
They're actually making a Pokemon gun, man.
Pew
Yeah.
Oh, I remember seeing that.
The new best Pokemon game.
Oh man.
What if they switch to
Pokemon based on like a revolver.
Oh, that was so funny. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
What if they
Pokemon
switch roles,
gun.
like make the fire based on myths and then the
Pokemon
water based on the Chinese zodiac?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Pokemon gun.
Someone said,
Oh.
"What if
Especially
they?"
because of that meme with like the characters holding guns, like that
Yeah.
makes it even funnier.
Yeah, every time I say Garuki is trash, people just respond with the picture of the Garuki holding the gun.
Someone said, "Would you all be in favor of a Fire Emblem dating sim?" I mean,
What?
No,
man.
What?
Just
I mean,
go.
isn't that what the series has already turned into?
That's
Yes.
what it is, man.
Yeah, this is nasty.
Boy.
Let's see. Yeah, that Zodiac question. I don't know. I think that they're just gonna retire the Zodiac and like.
Did you
said,
see there's
reboot it.
someone named Miyamoto in the chat who said Pokemon
Yeah.
Gun? They're already leaking our games. Oh, man.
Thanks, Miyamoto. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miyamoto. Very cool. But yeah, I think we're pretty much good to go. I don't see any more questions here. I think we can wrap it up here. It's been a pretty good stream. I enjoyed talking about all these Pokemon games with you, talking about
I enjoyed
this
listening.
Nintendo Direct. I enjoyed
Lots of mess,
roasting Ben
lots
for
of-
every opinion he had.
Yeah, lots of wigs were torn, and this one.
But yeah, I guess we can just sign off here. So thank you guys all for coming. I had a lot of fun. So yeah, if you guys want to find me, you can just find me on this channel right here. Subscribe. Mainly do Pokemon content. I do some Nintendo stuff as well from time to time. I need to get back into making videos. Like I've become so addicted to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 that I just
Yeah, man. Oh my god.
I have not
It's
uploaded
roasting
at
fire.
all. Like literally, I need to get back and like start making videos. But yeah, I'm close to beating that game, so it shouldn't be that bad. Maybe I'll just stream it one day. Just stream the ending and be like, I'm done. But yeah, so you guys can plug
Nintendo
in all
Nite
your
Special.
yeah, you guys can plug in all your
Exactly.
your Twitters and stuff. So we can just go in Discord order. So Ben.
Oh,
you're
okay. I guess find me on YouTube at Twip. Just search it, and you should be able to find me. It's the cartoon avatar, and then you can find me on Twitter at Twip98.
up. Nice.
You will find me at Ghostly Gaming. I post mainly Animal Crossing videos, all Nintendo Switch videos and whatnot. This week I have a video coming up about New Super Mario Bros. About it being $60.
And
so
The greatest game
you can
ever.
find me again at Ghostly Gaming here on YouTube.
You can follow me on Twitter at EndgameTheCube, and you can subscribe to me on YouTube at the same username. And we will be making a lot of videos, and you'll get a face reveal in the summer. So, yeah.
Zach,
Yeah.
Zach did his face reveal before me.
He said it now. I can't go against his word.
I mean, he lost the bet though. You had to do it eventually, right? Because you said
Yeah.
Because you lost that bet in September of last year, where you said if Animal Crossing was revealed, you'll do one.
Yo.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he was screaming. Finally, I can put my face to the game. Anyways, Ruffles go.
Oh yeah, you can find me on youtube.com/drama alert. Daily rumor videos, daily drama, that sort of stuff. No, straight up though, youtube.com/rufflerealits. I just make Pokemon shit, so if you want to check it out, you can check it out. If you don't want to,
And yeah, same as me. Pokemon content can be found at youtube.com/PokeRaf, and the same for Twitter. Thank you very much.
Yep. Goes up to all these
And-
lovely people, and we will catch you guys. I guess again this month because we postponed the February episode to March. So
Y'all getting
So
fed
we'll
with those
probably see you again.
podcasts this-
2 for
Maybe-
1, guys. Fish and chips.
Yes, we'll see you again in
Yeah.
3 weeks or so. Hopefully, there's some news to talk about, and yeah, I'll probably be chilling in my Discord for a bit as well. So join in there if you guys want to talk for a bit. But yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Bye,
See you
Canto's the
later.
best. Canto's the best.